This interview, we doing something different, man. We standing up, we in the library, man. Let people know we got on 16 shot of Visualz.
What up, everybody? It's the girl, Drea O, and as you know, I'm everywhere you go. Hey, guys. Drea O, Chicago. This is fun. I'm actually excited that we get to collab on some content.
For sure, man. when was the last time we worked? Was like 2 years ago?
That was like 2 years ago. And we were all sitting down at a round table with RIP FBG Cash.
Yeah, RIP Cash.
Billy, me, and you. And we sat down and we had like a round table about creating content and what it's like just having a YouTube channel. And we didn't put it out. We actually only dropped a little piece.
We're gonna get into that though.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second, but.
All right, so look, y'all, we got an icebreaker, man. We're gonna do truth or drink for the official interview. Got Drea O, you know, your boy 16 shot him. And we're gonna get to it.
I'm ready.
So first, I'm gonna start off spicy. First thing I wanna ask you is like, have you ever slept with anyone you interviewed? Anyone, like the whole, that don't mean like I did it, but the interview ain't come out and y'all don't, like anybody.
Listen, I usually don't mix business with pleasure, but I'm gonna just complete the 5th hour.
I'm gonna drink with you, because you ain't making me drink too much anyway.
I already know what the comments is about to say. Stop it. Stop.
It wasn't him, man.
It wasn't him. Okay, let me ask you this. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, it's too easy, man. You gotta make me drink.
Did the O Block 6 do it?
Oh, I don't know the answer though, honestly.
Okay. Do you personally think...
The better question would have been, do I think they did it?
Okay. Do you think that they're gonna free Muwap?
Why just him and not everybody? Like, is it something that he got? Like, see, you was in courtroom with him. Like, from what you're saying, like, is this something he got in his favor? That.
Well, here's the thing. Like, everybody was tried together, so I don't understand why they're kind of like singling him out. But I think it probably has something to do with him just being the most popular and the most promising as like the next up and coming rapper. Everybody was kind of like invested in him as the new, you know, like people really were rooting for him to take off before he got locked up. So maybe.
Else matter though?
I don't know why they are kind of just like picking Muwap as this free Muwap figure.
Like, not saying they did it, but if they did do it, everybody took the same risk. So it's like everybody should be equal in that situation, I would think. Unless people...
Why do you think that they're only, I guess, advocating for Muwap's freedom?
See, I wasn't at court. Like, on the outside looking out, I assume people might have did things people didn't agree with. Because shit like that happen in cases. Sometimes people say things, do things. But I don't know, like, why, honestly.
Do you think that he's going to be freed?
I would hope everybody get out of that situation. And that's just because I don't believe in the jail system for real. Like, it ain't about me liking them or disliking them or nothing like that. It's just like, I don't believe in the jail system.
So you don't think that they should have?
I feel like everybody, things you do, we all pay for them some way, one day. We can't do God's job.
So you know there's that Chicago myth that Dirk was blackballing a lot of artists from Chicago. Do you feel like Dirk was really blackballing people from Chicago?
Man, I want that Dirk interview. Let me take mine. Nah, I honestly just wanted to drink. Y'all ain't making me drink. I'll answer that. I think he might not just like directly do it, but I feel like if you got the influence in a way, even if you don't even try to do it, it's gonna happen, because if you my enemy and I'm lit, and everybody know you my enemy and I'm lit, why would y'all wanna work with you when you can work with me and probably excel easier or quicker? So I feel like that alone is gonna make people work, but that don't mean he necessarily saying don't fuck with them, don't, like, I never heard he did that or seen it. You might even just say some shit, if you fuck with the opposite, I ain't fucking with you. Would that be considered blackballing?
No, but yeah, you know how it is. Like, you summed it up perfectly. Like, if this person just has a little bit more influence, than a certain crowd, you probably, if you're trying to get out,
Nobody loyal.
Exactly.
People flip flop. Like I even experienced like it was a point in time I never got no hate. Now there's other shit going on. Now people be talking shit about me. The same people that love me. So I feel like whatever people feel more beneficial, they go with. It might not even be the person who's in position who's doing that. People naturally gonna do it.
Who's the best female rapper in Chicago?
That's hard because like
You can only pick one or drink.
damn. I'm probably gonna drink because I honestly, like my honest opinion, like I like Mello and Cash, and I really don't know how to pick between them. Most people would probably just say Mello because like popularity, but talent-wise, I see them like neck and neck type shit.
Okay, so that goes into
So
my
I
next.
guess I had to take a drink on the answer.
Yeah.
I ain't say your name.
That goes into my next question. Say you're from the suburbs and you end up getting into a fight with somebody from the city that probably maybe has like different morals and agendas, I guess, than you do. Like you guys probably stand for two different things. And you end up getting into a fight. Do you press charges? Or do you just chalk it up to the game?
See, I don't understand this question because you said, say I'm from the suburbs and I ain't from the burbs. So I don't know how to, like, are you asking me if I wasn't who I am, would I do that?
Yeah.
Because I don't know how to answer that because I ain't nothing but me. Me personally, I wouldn't do it. But maybe if I grew up different, had different parents, different upbringing, and because me not calling the police and me not telling has nothing to do with street values. It's literally just
When is it time to call the police?
when you have a car accident and you need an insurance claim. I don't know.
That's actually a good answer.
You looking for a missing person, shit like that, like shit where you actually need to call them for.
That's a good answer, honestly.
I look at police like oppressors. Why would I call my oppressor to go oppress other people?
That's a good answer. What's your favorite Chicago platform? You're gonna put these in order from most influential to least influential. So I'm gonna give you 5 Chicago platforms and just rate them. Number 5 is gonna be the most influential. Number 1 is gonna be the least influential.
Right.
So we're gonna do Hands TV, The Legendary Truth Teller, YBF J Main's platform.
I'm talking about YBF. FYB.
Sorry. FYB J Main. Hey Jay. DJU and the Chicago Wave.
All right. So in the beginning you said my favorite, but then you also said influential.
The most influential.
So this is not my favorite. This is what I believe the most influential.
Okay.
So one, I'm gonna say Truth Teller only because I feel like he's been in it for a long, long time. He did way more than probably everybody you just named.
So we got Truth Teller at number 1.
Yeah. Second, I would say like DJU. He doing his thing right now. Like he hot.
Okay.
I don't like when you say hot. That's hot and influence different though. But I feel like he got influence for what he doing.
Okay. So number 2 we have DJU.
Who was I third? You threw Chicago Wave?
Chicago Wave and Hands TV.
You didn't say J Main?
And J Main.
All right, so third, I would say Chicago Wave, because like music-wise, they actually post music and it's influential. So they influential. They might not be as hot on the interview side as the other people name, but like they play a role in Chicago on the music side. A lot of people I interview sometimes be from them. Mm-hmm. So then I would say J Main and Hands TV. And Hands TV is hot as fuck, don't get me wrong, but I would say he like the newest. So when you come to influence, I don't think he had enough time to be as influential. But maybe down the line, he might be the most if everybody start fighting and stop killing each other.
So we have Truth Teller, then we have number 2, DJU, and then number 3, we have Chicago Wave.
Yeah.
Number 4, we have J Main, and number 5, we have Hands TV.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so would you wife a girl that you messed with on the first night, and do you look at her bad for that?
Yeah, I know. I have before. And the reason I don't look at you as bad is because whatever you did with me, I don't assume you do everybody else. Like, I don't know if you did or do, but like, I'm not gonna go just off of that. I'm gonna go off of like what I see from just dealing with you, how you carry yourself, and it's like, all right, if I don't like how you move, then probably not, but it's not gonna be off of that. Cause I understand, like, shit, sometimes people connect, sometimes people vibe. Someone who needs to hang it up. Whether it's whatever in life, music, acting, art.
That is a good question. Somebody that needs to
podcasting.
I would say, damn, that is a really hard question because I've seen a lot of people evolving and turning into like the next chapter of what they do. So I really can't say. I mean, like, I'm just gonna drink. But I can't really say because I've seen rappers turn into podcasters, it's kind of like, even if you hang it up in one thing, you still could have longevity in something else.
So is there any rappers that turn to podcasts that need to hang up rapping?
Honestly,
or do they need to hang up podcasts? Or which one?
I think Mace does such an amazing job at the new podcast that him and Cam have. I don't think he needs to rap anymore. So I wouldn't say he needs to hang it up, but I don't think he needs to focus on rap. Because he's like doing his thing as
whatever works.
Yeah, exactly. So I would say that.
This fireplace hot in here.
It's super hot.
Should've did it
and it's real.
that way.
Yeah, I know. It's burning. So yeah, I would say that. That's what I would say.
All right, let me see. Next question. Any ex you cheated on who doesn't know it? And if so, who?
Okay. Honestly, I've never been a real cheater, but I feel like once you get wronged, you turn into like the villain.
Get back a motherfucker.
It's like the villain origin story or whatever. So, I mean, yes, I have. But honestly, it was probably kicked off by him. And he doesn't know. Because I'll give you guys a little secret. I think women are probably way better cheaters than men are.
For sure.
You'll never catch us. Like, unless we probably want you to catch us. So.
Or you know y'all ways.
Right. Or if you guys are really, really digging, but you really don't.
Yeah. Like, I feel like we got sisters, shit like that. You learn women. You got female friends.
It would have to be another female that would, like, tell you.
I learned, let me not, this is your question.
Go ahead.
I learned how to cheat from women. From observing and listening and telling. Yeah. And it's like, oh, damn, this is up.
You'll never catch us. It's like, really like that.
I can't even get my sauce.
You don't want to give us some sauce. Tell us.
You know I'm going to get out.
I'm going to confirm or deny.
Nah, I'm not. I can't get out of the sauce. I'm going to
tell you if it's true or not.
I'll tell you. I ain't telling no.
Okay, off camera.
I'm going to still use this.
Okay, next question.
Let's see. Did you yeah, you did answer that. Something you most insecure about?
I would say the one thing I'm probably most insecure about is, believe it or not, I feel like as a commentator and as a journalist, somebody that talks all the time, I don't like hearing my own voice that much. And I don't know if that's just me. Okay, so you don't like it either.
I wouldn't call it insecurity. I just don't really like
I know. I don't really like to hear
I don't even rewatch my shit like that.
I know. It's like I kind of don't like to hear my voice that much. I don't like when people try to say that I sound like a white girl, because I don't think that I do. I think I just sound
like you know how to speak.
I just sound like myself, yeah. And I was raised in like an African household, so I really am not. I'm far from a white girl.
So do you got like an accent, or like you could turn it on, turn it off type shit?
I can. Like I can understand a whole nother language.
Say something real quick.
I mean my
like full on accent though.
My mama be like Alabama. Or she'll be like Mabotoyan. That means like I'm gonna beat your ass type shit.
That sounds all calm and nice. That don't sound like me.
Mabotoyan, something like that. I'm probably
like
not even saying it right, but that means like you're in trouble and I'm about to like beat you up. Of course, I only know the bad stuff in the African language, but
that's how I know Spanish.
I just didn't hear my parents talking slang at the house, so that's why I sound like this. That's all.
What's your body count?
My body count? Okay, let me think. Tom, Dick, Harry, 4. It's only 4.
Tom, Dick, Harry. Who's the 4th?
I won't say.
Johnson.
Yeah, it's only 4. I can count on my. Yeah.
What's 4 times 3?
12.
There y'all go.
Stop. Okay. Who had the most surprising death in the Chicago drill scene?
Duck and Von, I would say.
Why?
I just thought those 2 niggas that wasn't gonna get touched. Like, I felt like Duck moved right and had people around him that wasn't gonna let that happen. I thought the same with Von. Especially like Von dying out of town. That was the last thing.
That was the most surprise. Like, that was like the most, I remember where I was and everything when I heard that happened.
Yeah, I was in a weird environment because I was around a lot of people that ain't like him. So it was like the feeling of the room, the vibe, it's like, y'all feel how y'all feel and I don't feel how y'all feel. Y'all might be happy and I'm like, damn, this is my 3rd interview. He did a lot for me. Even if he didn't like go out his way like, yeah, do this but it's like just us working did so much. So like, that was a sad moment for me.
Yeah, that was like really surprising, honestly. That was like plot twist in the whole thing. Who's the biggest Chicago cloud chaser?
Damn. It's just kind of tied. So it's a mixture. It's a lot of. I'm gonna say, Yella do it a lot. It's a method to his madness. I get why he do it. I ain't mad at him, but Yella do it.
Cloud Boys.
Yeah, he can't. Cloud Boy.
Cloud Boy.
You can't get mad at your Cloud Boy game. You said you stamped this shit. Yeah, but you know what you be doing. This ain't impersonal. I know we done had words back in the past. It ain't about that game. It's the truth. Yella, AOKD, KD No too. Who else? I'm trying to think who really be just chasing this shit for real. I feel like I'm gonna just leave it at that.
You don't want to say what you gonna say.
Because the other person I was gonna name, like I feel like he not as much
Fendi
no more.
Boy.
Yeah,
was that what you were gonna say?
No, I was gonna say J Mane.
Okay.
But I like what J Mane doing now. Like,
okay.
It's like I told J Mane.
So you saying he was chasing it at one point?
I feel like they was just doing anything at a point in time.
Okay.
Where it was like, what the fuck are you doing? But now it's like I think he kind of mastered and learning how to brand himself and change public perception. But like, there's a point in time he was putting fake dreads in, look like King Von, dissing everybody. So it's like
he said he was OTF.
Yeah, so like that shit was like, it's gonna go viral, but it's like, what's the purpose?
The longevity.
But now it's like, how you doing interviews? You making it funny. People like your personality. So I wouldn't call him that now, but that's why I hesitate to say it. And I like him, so I don't be wanting him to take that the wrong way.
What's your body count?
I honestly don't know.
What?
That's crazy, dude.
How do you not know? Can you count your 10 hands? Because I remember each person, their last name, and their birthdays.
When you lose your virginity?
When I was like 21.
I don't want to ask your age, but let's say 20. So like.
I'm lying. I'm gonna fucking stop lying. I was not 21. That was a fucking lie. But I was joking. I thought you were gonna like.
I asked that only because it's like, I lost my virginity
17.
like 8th grade.
8th grade? So how old are you?
I'm 29. So like.
No, I mean, how old were you in the 8th grade?
I don't know. The 8th grade summer. So I graduated and then the summertime. But I don't know what
you
age.
Probably like 14. In the 8th grade, you probably like 16. No. You probably like 15 years old, 14.
I don't know.
Who was the girl? You don't remember?
Wait,
so how do you not know your body count? Okay, so take a guess.
Cause you gotta be realistic. Like I'm 29 years old. If I've been having sex since that age, like let's just say, and this is not the case, but let's just say like, do you feel like for somebody having sex with 2 people a year is a lot?
My whole thing with this question is like how you don't remember the people. How do you not remember the people?
I'm gonna need you to answer this. Is sex with 2 people a year a lot?
Yeah, cause if you was in a relationship, it would be one person.
I'm not even saying 2 people. Yeah, I'm only asking that because it's like if I've been having sex since 8th grade and I'm 29 now. Let's just say it was 2 people a year. How many years is that? How many people is that? And most men, if you been real, have sex with more than 2 people a year. Like that's, if you're not doing that, you just can't. Like any man that can is having sex with more than 2 people a year, unless you really in love in a relationship. And so it's like being realistic. How would I know? I feel like if I know my body count, I'm kind of weird because what I'm doing, writing this shit down every time and got a book.
You don't remember the girls
from
though?
a teenage years to down at 30.
You don't remember the girls?
How? Like how do you remember some shit from 8th grade to now? Everything?
I mean,
just being like realistic. Like only way I would know is like since the first day I had sex, I wrote this shit down, and I feel like that's weird.
But you don't remember?
Oh.
Okay.
It's one night stands. It's relationships. It's situations from back then that I don't remember.
Okay, so I feel like you got to drink to that then, because that you're not answering the question.
That's honest. I'm telling you, I don't know.
Okay, so give me a guesstimate.
I can't.
Between, is it more than 100? Is it more than 100?
I have no way of knowing, like literally.
Okay, you go drink to that.
It's possible, but I don't know.
More than 100?
I'm gonna fuck my, yeah. Nah, my body count.
Go stay forever.
My body count 5.
Okay, just like me.
I need to play myself.
Okay, so we're gonna do a version of fuck, marry, kill, but this is gonna be friend, coworker, enemy. So we'll start off with DJ U, DJ Academics, and DJ Vlad. I just did all DJs. So you're gonna put them in friend, coworker, somebody that you want to work with, and then enemy, somebody that you don't want to fuck with.
Friend, I say Vlad. Coworker, DJ Academics. He not my enemy, but since that's the only other option, DJ U will be the enemy.
And why do you think you'd be good friends with Vlad?
I don't know if I would be. What's the word? I admire his work and his work ethic. And I like being around people who I feel like I can learn from or like on the same time as me. So it's like that's somebody I would be able to be around.
And why do you think DJ Academics would be a good coworker?
Cause friend, me and DJ Academics don't have me and Vlad don't either. But like, I relate to Vlad more than DJ Academics. Like, he'd be streaming and doing shit like I kind of learned that shit from him, watching him. But it's like, who I relate to more would be like Vlad. Like DJ Academics, him being my friend, it might be hard because he gotta do his job, he gotta do content. I might turn to content one day. Mm-hmm. Like at least with Vlad, I don't gotta worry about that. It's just an interview.
Right.
So like, that's why I said, like, coworker.
And I guess DJ U as the enemy, a lot of people. Really? So talk to me about that. Because I think a lot of people like to say that you guys don't get along. Do you guys have beef?
I don't have beef with nobody. Everybody have. If it do look like it's beef, it's usually one-sided. Like I said off camera, I can't beef with people who didn't give me a reason to beef with you. Like people I feel like I would have beef with, you have to do something to me. You have to take something I love from me. You have to do something, like you gotta make me feel it. Mm-hmm. And just talking shit online, it's like, it's annoying, but it's not beef, for real. Like DJ U, I think he was on some let's fake get into it, spark some controversy, make the views go up, but you went about it the wrong way, and you cracked certain jokes that wasn't funny. Mm. Like you said shit that's like people probably would have hurt you over.
What did he say?
You know, like when me and Kevo got into it, he was going on all the platforms calling me a pedophile.
Really?
And saying I was homeless, broke, all that shit. I ain't care about that, but the pedophile shit is something you don't play with. And DJ U did an interview with them after he asked me to do an interview. The first interview we did with them, they was saying all this shit, and he was bleeping it out, basically like trying to look out. And he asked me to do an interview, and I told him I'm not interested in doing interviews right now because it's messy. I'm not trying to entertain the drama. And I did an interview with No Jumper down the line, and he took that like a slap in the face, like, damn, we from the same city. I'm a black man, you gonna go to this white man platform? And I wasn't consciously doing this, so I didn't even know this is what the issue stemmed from. But I noticed after that situation, his energy changed. He started cracking jokes. So when Kevo's trying to say, yeah, he's this and that, like, he's like R. Kelly. Mm. And he like, oh, so they call him 16 because he go for 16 and under. And it's like, I get DJ U, he do his funny shit, his joking shit, he troll his people, but it's like, certain things you don't play about. It's like, this is not a joke. This is not something funny, gang. Like, if I didn't have shit to lose, I probably would have hurt you seriously over this. It's like, you tripping, and you thinking you could just do this and then start some type of controversy, then hit me up and be like, yeah, let's sit down and do an interview. We didn't have words, we didn't argue, now we can sit down and go viral. And it's like, you could have played with me, and you could have hit me and told me I'm gonna troll you, but not like that. Because this is something that's like, it's like defamation of character. You literally playing with my name. Like, this is how I eat. There's people that want to kill people for shit like this. You don't play like that.
And you never met him?
Yeah. I met him, I had got booked at an event, and he was there. I guess we got a mutual friend, and she introduced us because he wanted to meet me. He asked for a picture. He told me, like, I'm about to start doing interviews. I like how you do it. I like how you got multiple cameras. You got this angle, you got a location. And he told me what he was gonna do, and I had no clue who he was. I took the picture with him, and I gave him advice. I told him what I knew, and he used it. And then one day I see him pop up on my timeline, and I messaged him and congratulated him, like, I didn't know who he was, bro, but you on my timeline now, so like, that means something. And it was an interview with somebody named Bloodbath in jail. So everything was cool. When me and Kevin had the situation, he was messaging me like, yeah, they playing divide and conquer. Don't let them get in between us and get us into it. So I'm like, I ain't a cool guy. And next thing you know, he made us not see eye to eye. Not Kevin, no. He did, because he did that interview and you cracked those type of jokes. And he apologized to me since then. But it's like, you apologized privately, but you played publicly. So I don't know how to feel. I don't know how if I should accept this, because everybody's seeing what you did, but they don't see you calling me and apologizing. So if I just act like everything all cool, the only thing people remember is you played with me and I accepted it, and I'm cool with you sitting down doing the interview. And I ain't like that. Like, if you apologize publicly and let people know you really was in your feelings over a fucking interview and you sensitive, and then it's like, all right, now we can move forward. But until that happen, it ain't no issue, but I ain't fucking with you.
So bet, y'all going on Hands TV then, right?
I ain't gonna lie, they been talking about that, like, he, who hit me? Hands hit me, Cairo hit me, a couple people hit me like, yeah, hop on Hands TV with DJU. But it's more so like, I almost said, I can't say this on camera, but
say it.
Nah, because
okay.
It'll blow my whole
spot.
My plan.
Oh, okay.
But I would say, like, I don't mind meeting up with him and fighting him, right? But if we're doing it on a platform, I definitely need to get paid, because it's like, I'm not gonna be a clown in a circus. Like, I'm not just gonna be going on your shit and then do this and then y'all laugh at this shit, go crazy, get the views, and I don't get shit out of this. Like, I need something out of it if it's gonna be filmed. But it's like, you have played with me. You don't gotta pay me to fight somebody that played with me. But if we're gonna do it, it's just gonna be that. It ain't gonna be content. It ain't finna be no y'all selling tickets at a show boxing ring and I ain't getting shit.
Did you learn that, I guess, from the situation that happened on No Jumper with Flacco? Like, do you feel like you got something from that? Because it was content and that shit, I mean, I don't even know how many views it has right now, but that was a pretty viral moment. Do you feel like you got, is that something that you learned from that situation? Now you want to make sure that you're included in the monetization of the drama? Yeah,
but I don't like monetizing off drama. Like, that ain't what got me here. What got me here was just real content, real thorough interviews, real. So it's like, I'm not used to that shit. I'm not used to creating false narratives and forcing shit and clout chasing and shit like that. Like, I always went viral on accident. Not accident because I put the work in, but I didn't know it's just like, I like this person's music. I interviewed them and it do what it do. Like, in the beginning, I didn't know Vaughn was gonna be a star. I didn't know this person gonna be a star, and that person, like, just working. So when I started going to other platforms like No Jump, it got real messy. And they was doing shit I didn't understand at the time. And once I understood, the moment had kind of like passed. But it's like, I understood, like, oh, y'all monetizing it every way. I learned a lot of ways to make money off of that shit. I would say that. But I don't like doing it that way. Like, I don't want to be known as the messy person that argue and getting in drama.
Right.
Shit like that.
You want to be known for your content because you got a great channel.
Because I'm not even used to this. I'm not used. It's like, we all public figures. We arguing publicly. now what can we do to each other for real, realistically?
Right. This documented. Now, if I really pull up, it's like,
and I'm gonna feel goofy just going back and forth every day, all day, and we not doing nothing. I'm not that type of person.
Right. That's like some Love and Hip Hop type shit.
Yeah, it looked goofy.
Right.
That's why I didn't really keep entertaining that situation, because it's like, I'd have been 2 years, we just gonna keep talking shit on the internet.
2 years flew by too.
Yeah, it's like we both got money. We both, well, I can't say we both, but I know where I'm from. I know who I know. I know what people willing to do for me. I'm pretty sure you might not be like that, but when you got money, you get shit done. We both can have shit done to each other. If
that's what
we
it
doing.
Is. Right. Good answer. Okay, I got one more question for you. So in 2024, honestly, do you feel like you want to stay independent, or are you still trying to look for like a corporate job? Like, is it still a dream of yours to be working at like a BET, an MTV, like as a correspondent? Because I feel like all of us content creators at one point felt like that was what making it is. But in 2024, everything is different and it's all new rules. Like nobody even watches MTV anymore. You know TRL still comes on?
I never even watched
That's what I'm saying.
I might have, that's like a music show.
Yeah.
They had like a live audience.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Carson Daly. I mean, it's similar to 106 in Park, the same thing.
See, me, that never been a goal for me. Cause honestly, like I never even seen that for myself. I ain't even see this for myself. So it's like being on a TV network or a big net, I didn't see that for myself. Like I didn't come up trying to be a journalist or an interviewer or a podcaster or a blogger. Like I just hustled. Like I did a lot of shit for money. This was just one of them things. When I started this, like I'm naturally a finesser. I used to finesse. So picking up a camera was I thought it was a finesse.
Right.
I picked up a camera to shoot my own music videos, not to make money. And people start asking me how much I charge. I'm showing up just telling them a price. So I'm thinking I'm getting down. I'm like, y'all booking me out, dumb as fuck. But it turned to some, and honestly, like the energy of people around me telling me like, yeah, you this, you that, you that, it gave me the confidence to understand like, you have something, you know, like you have something to work with. And I went from there, but I never had dreams of being BT, MTV. Like that shit wasn't for people like us. Like I don't know nobody from where I'm from that on BT or MTV or TV unless it's Jerry Springer. So.
Yo, that's true.
And then once I started doing this, I started thinking like, all right, how could they pay me my worth? Because they only could pay me what I make them, and what I'm making them, you gonna give me a cut out of that, not what I really make. Mm-hmm. So on my own, I could get all of it.
Right. So you figured it out.
Yeah, but I think they still probably got a lot of other incomes that, like bigger sponsorships, bigger ads, maybe on TV, shit like that. But I be looking at BET like on YouTube numbers, and it'd be like,
you be killing them over. I know. If you was to go to the YouTube, I mean, right now, everybody.
Somebody probably pay BET a big ass bag to be on their YouTube.
That's what I'm saying. And
like,
these are $1 million companies with big, huge budgets, like big budgets, and then they put the.
You need to hire a motherfucker like me.
That's what I'm saying. You know what's going on.
But you gotta pay me. You gotta pay me like me too.
Listen, your channel is outbeating like a lot of these big corporation channels, so you know what you're doing.
I didn't though.
But you follow the culture, and they don't. They don't even have a pulse.
I mean, I could say I know what I'm doing now, but I didn't for real.
You were just throwing stuff at the wall, see what would stick.
I woke up with fans overnight.
Because of the Vine interview.
No, the first interview, Tay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So like, imagine like you somebody who live in a completely regular life, not completely regular, but completely regular like public eye-wise, and then you wake up and people telling you they look up to you. It's like, at first you're not believing because it's like, bro, you don't even fucking know me. Yeah, I did one interview. And I don't know what time, you just keep hearing shit. And then people you look up to tell you certain things, it's like, I'm doing my...
Do you feel it? Do you feel it?
Yeah, like when I go outside now, like...
But do you feel it in yourself?
I still feel the same.
You still feel regular?
If you really like get to know me and see me, you will know just from how I carry myself. Like, nothing changed. Because I don't look at me no different. I just learned some things from doing this shit. Like I learned like the entrepreneur. I always had the entrepreneur mindset, but I really like developed it once I started doing it. Cause my entrepreneur shit wasn't legal entrepreneur.
He was doing smaller shit.
Yeah.
But YouTube is way more money.
Yeah, like I done made some money, but this was like, this is the one thing, like say when you finessing, you can make a lot of money doing that, but shit get burnt out, so you gotta always keep finding new ways.
Yeah.
And I had moved into a house early, like early 20s, so it's like I had responsibilities. And the scamming money pays for this shit, but it's like, it's not a comfortable position when it's like, I can make a lot of money and then this shit could dry out and now I gotta figure out the next thing, but these bills keep coming.
Right.
So I actually tried my best to stop this shit. Like I done tried to work jobs, take pay cuts and struggle, and my bills paid, but I'm struggling just to not do this shit. And then the camera shit just, it made me not want to do nothing illegal. Like I can't think of too many laws I broke besides like carrying a gun. And the only reason I named this shit now is I just got my gun card back, so now I'm legal. But like,
conceal and carry.
Yeah, this whole time, that's why I stopped shooting music videos, because I'm showing up to music video shoots with my gun on me, and I'm working with the hottest niggas in the city. The police flushing this bitch every time.
Right.
They not giving me leeway because I'm the cameraman.
They just count you as...
So, yeah. So like I stopped, like I stopped shooting videos.
That was like a big situation too, wasn't it? That happened like a long time ago.
You know what I mean? I went to jail a couple times behind just doing this.
You was at a rapper's music video that you got locked up at, right?
Not a music video. I got locked up leaving Cole Bennett Lyrical Lemonade Fest on my way to a pool party in the burbs. And the person, it was another cameraman that was in my car. I didn't really know him like that. He was trying to get next to me, and I wasn't really giving him no plate. He came to me like, I know NLE Chopper manager is his mama, and he about to let me shoot a video for him. And they said they down to do an interview with you. Pull up to here. We got tickets, everything. We was late. When we got there, the people that was waiting for us with the wristbands was gone. Damn. So now we call and can't get in contact. So we end up sneaking in there. Somehow we got in there. So now we backstage, but he gone. So now it's like, all right, fuck it, go to the pool party. We get in the car, get pulled over. I'm knowing I'm about to get pulled over because we on 87 in like Cottage, like right by, it's like across from like Walgreens and Sizzling Skillet or some shit. But long story short, I'm watching the police literally pull everybody over that's in this area. It's like people on walkie-talkies, and then next thing you know, the detective pull up and they pulling them over. It's like a sting or some shit, I don't know. So I'm knowing we're gonna get pulled over. I'm assuming like, damn, my license ain't good, I don't got no insurance, about to get a ticket. That's what I'm thinking. I know he got a gun. We get pulled over like I know, and then he hit me with the fuck, I got a gun on me. What you want me to do? Boy, hide that bitch. What you mean? Like, so he put in a glove compartment. They find it, you know, they pull us out because I don't have license or insurance. So
damn,
it's probable cause to get pulled. Yeah. This early on, I'm fresh out the trenches for real. Like, I'm grounded. So they pull us out the car. They see the gun. They ask me, do I know about a gun? Is it mine? I don't know. They like, well, we found it on his side of the car. We watched you since the moment you got pulled over, and I never seen you move. So, like, we know who gun it is, but it's your car. So if you don't say who gun it is, it's yours. So it's mine. Yeah. I ain't say it's mine, but it's like...
You had to take the fall.
Yeah, so I go to jail for this man's gun, and while I'm in jail, we both go to the station. But when they transfer you to the county, you get on the paddy wagon, and they drive you to the county. He not on that paddy wagon with me. I don't know what the fuck do with that. So I'm thinking like, all right, they let him go. He finna tell my people I'm locked up, let them know so they can bond me out, shit like that. This man stole my camera, stole my just my equipment in general. Didn't know this. When I come home, we get into it over some other shit. And then I see him post my camera on his story. But at this time, my car is still in the impound. So I'm thinking my camera in my car.
Ooh.
And then I see this, I'm like, hold on, I like my camera. Because he posted a post and said, took a nigga for his camera.
Ooh.
But I'm literally not even knowing he's talking about me or this my shit. So now it's like, man, you goofy as hell. So like, that was kind of like a...
Who was it?
I don't even want to give him no clout.
It's the Chicago cameraman?
He not even in Chicago no more, but
okay.
yeah, like he literally don't got no.
Well, shit.
Yeah, if he did, I probably would have named him,
Okay.
but
right.
it'll be beneficial to him.
Damn, he stole your shit. Like, you never got it back.
Yeah, but he actually helped me, cause I wasn't a true cameraman then, so I didn't understand like the quality and upgrading different cameras and shit. So once that happened, I had other cameraman homies tell me like it's time to upgrade anyway. So I upgraded and it got better. So
he actually just helped.
Yeah, cause I would have never upgraded. Like, I was one of them people who's like, this shit working.
720.
Down there, like it might have been 1080. It wasn't 4K though.
It wasn't 4K.
Yeah, now I'm gonna got $10,000 camera setups and shit.
Right.
And that camera's a $300 camera. So it's like, bro, you think you hurt me? You stole a $300 camera. I paid people to film that much.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
You could make that right back.
But it was detrimental at the time because you took the way away from me how I eat.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of fucked up.
That's crazy. But look at now in the long run.
Yeah, like I don't regret none of that shit. I learned just, because that's the situation that it shouldn't even happen. I should have learned from, my first adult case, I was facing 21 and 45 for armed robbery.
Damn.
And that situation could have been avoided too. I used to have people around me I shouldn't have around me. Like just let people get in my car, knowing if you're the driver, you're responsible for everything.
Period.
And it's like, I had this robbery situation happen. I went through hell for it. Like I went through all type of shit, but I end up not have to do 21 or 45 years. But with me going through all this and us being innocent, we didn't do the robbery. But the thing was, my people kept telling me, stop letting niggas in your car, stop riding with niggas, stop doing that. I kept doing it, because in my head, I'm young, I'm not knowing better. I'm like, these my friends, what you mean? Just be alone all day? Like,
right.
What you mean? Don't, like, what do I do then? Just don't kick it? Like, but now I get it. I stopped doing that, I stopped going to jail. I changed my crowd, I stopped going to jail. I stopped being outside with no purpose, I stopped going to jail. And shit has been up. Like, the only risk I've been taking this whole time was the gun shit. And like, I hated that I had to do it, honestly. Cause it's like I built all this shit up and I'm risking it every day.
Right.
Like imagine you risking your freedom every day you walk out the house, every day for 5 years, and you got everything to lose. That don't feel good, but what make it easy was I'm looking at what could possibly happen if I don't move like this.
Exactly.
And then that just make it like, oh shit, I wanna die, just bringing this gun.
Exactly.
This is like, no thought. And getting my shit back, like legally, it's like, damn, bro, like it's a relief. Cause I don't do shit illegal. That's the only thing
So now you're completely good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, it's stress relief, for sure. As far as like current events, I just seen something in the news that, you know who BFP the Pac-Man is?
Yes.
All right, so, you know, he looked up to Drake. Like Drake sent him some shoes. He made a post, he was happy as fuck. He like, I feel like I made it. Drake sent me some shoes. But just recently, he took Drake off his album.
I saw that.
And I'm wondering, like, do you know anything about that? Like, why? Because I seen Complex posted an article, so I don't know, like, you know something? Or,
I really don't.
Or what's your thoughts on that?
I don't know anything about it, but everything that's going on over there is super spicy. I see the Kendrick, like, it's a whole bunch of beef stuff going on. But honestly, being in the industry and knowing what goes on behind the scenes, I feel like a lot of this stuff is theatrics. And like a lot of the stuff is planned for promo and drama. So I don't know his situation, but I feel like some of the stuff going on with Drake right now is planned. Because they probably about to roll out the craziest album of the summer. They're just trying to get it hyped up, and they know drama sells. So I'm not even paying attention to that. I already know. Like, when I saw the girl that they're supposedly fighting with, I'm like, dude, stop. This is like the age-old...
Who the fuck fights over girl at that level? I mean, people do, I guess, because everybody different.
Like, this is like the freaking age-old PR trick, and it's just so basic. They're supposedly fighting over a female. Like, fuck out of here.
Yeah, I got millions.
But I hate to ruin it for the fans, because the people, like, love the drama, but working in the industry for so long, I know people just create drama for rollouts, and I don't believe it. We don't trust you. What do you say? That's what it is, right? We don't trust you.
I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
That was,
if it's a Drake verse.
Producer.
Oh, Metro. If Metro don't
yes.
trust you, I'm going to shoot you or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust it.
So you feel like a lot of stuff you see in the media is not what it is?
I know a lot of stuff in the media isn't what it is. And honestly, I feel like one day down the line, I'm going to really talk about it and open up because I don't want to say and blow everybody's cover yet. But the majority of the stuff is fake. A lot of the people that you guys look up to are broke. A lot of the dreams that you're chasing
Ain't happening, man. Get a job.
are not real. A lot of people, like, people are lying to you. A lot of influencers are lying straight to your face. I think, you know, a little bit of that kind of like got exposed this week because I guess at one point you were thinking that Young Miami was getting $250,000 as just an allowance for being a girlfriend.
Who thought that?
A lot of people.
I say I don't follow
A lot
that.
of people. But now it's came out that she's a sex worker. So it's like...
Allegedly or she?
It was in the paperwork from Lil Ron. And you know Lil Ron? The dude that's suing Diddy, he's from Chicago.
You talking about Lil Ron, like the rapper?
The Lil Rod. No.
Oh, I'm like, what
Lil
the fuck
Ron
you doing at Diddy crib? Oh, no.
R.I.P.
Yeah,
Lil Ron.
I'm thinking about Chirac Band. I apologize, I've been drinking.
No, not Lil
I'm not even
Ron.
gonna play like that. R.I.P. Lil
R.I.P.
Ron.
Lil Ron.
Bro.
No, it's the producer named Lil Rod. He's actually from Chicago. And he was like touring with Diddy for all this time, absorbing his secrets. And then Diddy won't give him his publishing. And this is what the whole entire thing is about. So Lil Rod is airing out everything that happened while he was in this inner circle with Diddy because Diddy took his publishing.
So that's a question I have, right? Because I seen you did an interview with No Jumper. They asked, but it was like 3 months ago after Diddy shit. But now a lot of things coming out. But I want to ask you, like, do you believe that certain people might be targeted and things might not? Because from what you said, your experiences wasn't what I've seen on media. So it's like, is it a possibility that he might have did something fucked up and pissed the wrong people off? Or do you think like things he's saying? Because even people like Andrew Tate, like, I don't know if you pay attention to him, he always say shit like the Matrix this, the Matrix that, they attacking people, this and that. R. Kelly called in Whack 100 and said, I don't believe Diddy shit. So it's like, what if, you know, you say people sheep and we all, what if this is what's being pushed to us and they not on that? I don't know though, because I ain't never been around none of these people. But what you been around, like, what do you think?
Okay. So I'm gonna answer both of these questions, and those are good questions. When I was on No Jumper at the time, and like I said, it was, like you said, it was 3 months ago, and the Diddy case didn't really evolve from there. So I kind of was just explaining my personal experience, because I used to work for Diddy, I used to work at Revolt TV. So I didn't really have any bad, honestly, working at Revolt was the best job I've ever had. It was the most fun, amazing, like I had the best time of my life, like as far as a content creator, journalist. Like Diddy let us do whatever we wanted, we just had to stand on it. So I did a lot of great things there and I had a blast. Like that was the best time of my life. So I can't really say anything wrong. Like Diddy, like I don't got no Diddy party stories. Like I just can't make shit up. But what I will say is that I don't like, and I'm not defending Diddy in any situation, because obviously everything has came out and it's showing that, you know, it's leaning towards these things are true. Like he settled the case with Cassie, you know, and the Lil Rod, I guess, situation, we'll find out what happens with that. So I really can't speak on that, but what I will say is, like, the crazy thing to me is all our black leaders are being, like, taken down. Because if Diddy been a strong black leader in the black community for like over 20 years, and then they take him down, and then they take Bill Cosby down, they take R. Kelly down, and like I said, not saying that these people didn't do anything wrong. My question is, like, who are we replacing our black leaders with? Yeah. Like, who's gonna be the next? Like, we don't even have no more. Like, who else? You know what I mean? And it's like, if he did this, who else is in? With the, and it's
that's what I worry about.
You know what I mean? And in the paperwork, there's a lot of people that are named. So it's like,
they say
we don't even know what to trust.
He had hidden cameras in this, so the shit gonna come out. But this the thing that kind of like confuses me, right? It's a lot of people who's peers of Diddy, and it's like, if me, someone who never been around this man, been hearing shit, like, what about the people that been around? Like, a lot of people talk shit about him now, but it's like, y'all been around and y'all wasn't saying this. So it's like, are y'all doing this because he's exposed now and it's cool to talk shit about him? Like, what about all the people that been around and they've been hearing this or been saying this and they been saying shit like, are y'all with this shit too?
Is it because they've been blackmailed and there's hidden cameras everywhere? So I
That's
think
how I feel.
a lot of people probably aren't saying anything because they got cameras. They probably have hidden footage of themselves and they're scared.
You better learn your lesson. You see what's happening to him. Because this is what I noticed. Like, I pay attention to things, and it was a point in time when DJ Academics was going in on everybody. He's going in on Adam 22. He's going in on Diddy. He's going in on Carisha. Is that who? Or JT? Which one?
Yes, Carisha.
All right, so yeah.
Miami.
So he called her thighs, bitches, this and that, right? And he basically saying like, yeah, motherfucker know what's up. Diddy ain't gonna say the wrong thing to me. Adam ain't gonna say the wrong thing to me. And they didn't. And he was disrespecting them, so that made me think like, does he know something about, because he said something like, yeah, they know better say something to me. I'll blow this whole bitch up. I'll blow everybody's spot up. So it's like, do you know things about these people that they know you know? And it's like, because I'm seeing Academics going in on Adam, and Adam is responding on some respectful chill shit.
Academics got some secrets?
He got to, because what he was doing with Diddy was like, yeah, Diddy know better, this and that. Like, he know what and Diddy came like respectfully, like, yeah, just chill off on her. Like, and now all this shit coming out, it's like, wow. Damn, did you been like, cause you know, people like us in the media, people send us shit all the time.
All the time.
So like, it's like
random shit.
I be thinking like, damn.
On a lot of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
We save a lot of situations.
Y'all be thinking we be messy and want this bullshit,
it's
bro.
It's worse. The DMs that we get when we pass, y'all don't even know.
Yeah. But yeah, that made me wonder though, like, what does he have on the industry for real?
You know what really made me wonder is that, what if Lil Rod got his publishing? What if Diddy would have paid Lil Rod his publishing? Would none of this be coming out? Like,
that's how I be wondering, because shit like that happens.
That's what I'm saying.
Sometimes when you do things that people don't like or agree with, they know you got a lot to lose and they will crumble that shit.
Right. Is he only exposing everything because he just didn't get paid? Like, so if Diddy would have paid him, we wouldn't even know all of this. Is that what the case is? He would have been a... See,
I don't, that's why I don't like the bandwagon. I don't want a bandwagon. With me not knowing, I just like probably won't say nothing about it. For real.
I'm a big conspiracy.
Because if I was in his position and I was innocent in a world that's like that, I hate that shit, you know? Like, it ain't cool. But
I'm a big conspiracy theorist, so I do like have a little thought in the back of my head. Like, it is a little weird that Diddy decided to sue this huge liquor company that basically produces alcohol for the majority of the you know what I mean? And then all of this stuff happened.
Probably not a good idea.
It's just weird. So, I mean, it's a loaded topic. I know there are a lot of real life victims like Cassie, but I guess the timing of it is just weird. And it's just all weird. Like, the whole entire situation is weird. Every day we wake up, there's something new happening. So I really don't know what to say.
What has he been accused of, though? Because they say sex workers and shit, but is it like underage shit? Because if it's just sex workers, it's like people fuck for free. Like, is it just people just getting prostitutes? And
I think a lot of people didn't know. So if he has hidden cameras of people having sex with underage minors, some people probably didn't know, maybe. I don't know.
That don't matter, though, in a court of law.
It doesn't.
A girl can show you a fake ID and meet you in a 21 and over place, and you will still get convicted because it's fucked up out here. Like, how do you know at that point? You got the ID, you in a place where you...
But if you're in a big-ass freak-off, are you going like, yo, you look a little... Let me see your ID.
And have you ever asked somebody for the ID, for real?
Not really.
I think I could just sense when you were younger, though.
Right,
like,
you can tell. Yeah. You can tell, like...
Because some people look older, but I can talk to you and know you're not.
Exactly. So, I don't know. I mean, the situation's crazy. I think every day as stuff comes out, it's just more and more surprising. But I think the saddest thing is just seeing this legacy of Bad Boy crumble. Because it's like, damn, Bad Boy was really something, like, growing up, you know what I mean? Sean John, everything. Ciroc, it was like a big deal. So it's kind of sad to see that crumble. Not to give him a pass for what he's done, but I just really hope that we have more black leaders that emerge with better reputations, because we don't got that many examples.
So, you know, I seen something where, you know, you said something about like you signed NDA, so you can't really
100%.
say certain things
I
about
was gonna
certain
say
things.
that too.
But I'm gonna ask you this without like giving any specific details on who or what or nothing. But it's more so like, have you been in areas or parties when you've seen things where it's like kind of go along the lines of,
Yes.
like, yeah, this shit kind of.
100%. And I feel like eventually I'm gonna speak on all of this.
You gotta do it with me, man.
I will.
I
I will. You know what? I like how you said this earlier where you just finally stopped giving a fuck. I think you might have said like something like that. You just didn't care no more. I think I might get to the point of that. But I 100% can tell you that this is real. Like stuff like that is real. And I've seen it and I've experienced different situations and
my bad for y'all, but like the rooms where it's like, I heard stories where it's people who they might go to a party, they get invited to a Hollywood party, they happy to be around these people. Next thing you know, they probably did a drug, did some shit they don't know about. They pass out, they wake up and they get showed a video of them doing some shit that they don't approve of.
Blackmail is the name of the game. So you just have to be very careful. I mean, like, I've been to parties where, and this is not Diddy or anybody specific. I'm just letting you know, like.
We don't need to know. We just need to know what happened.
I've been to parties where you come in and they say it's open bar and they've already spiked everybody's drink.
Damn.
So it's like they know that the party is gonna get.
But what happens at that point? Like your drink spike. Like, cause me, I don't got experience with spiking drinks. So what does that do? Does that make you pass out?
I guess it depends on what they spiked it with. The party that I was at was at like they put. I don't know. I really don't know because I don't know. But I would probably guess it would be like an ecstasy spike, like.
So
what,
it kind of like
put
intensify
a Molly in
your.
a drink, she didn't even know it type shit.
Rick
You know
Ross
what I
said
mean? So those are the situations that you probably could be involved in, and without your knowing and without your will. So you know what they say: nothing is free.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I don't do shit for free. Even if you ain't pay me, it wasn't free. You might have paid with your influence.
Exactly.
Something.
Exactly.
You gotta make sense around this, but you ain't getting something for nothing.
I would say that the industry is being exposed.
So our industry plans are real. Like, is
Yes.
there some people who just come in and they do things that they told to do, and now you get put in position?
I think that you got to think about it. If your dad or mom was a producer on a movie set and they knew how to get casted, they knew the directors, they knew everything, and your kid wanted to be an actor, you would know how to put them into position at a young age to win. And that is an industry plan. It's somebody that was put into position to grow up to be an influential character. So they've already been programmed and trained. And that happens more than you guys would think. So there's people that I guess you guys can point out and be like, oh, that's an industry plant. Dude, there is a million industry plants. Like, this is way...
So what about, like, would Chance the Rapper be considered an industry plant? Because I heard he got, like... See, I fuck with Chance. I like how he come. But, like, I also heard, like, he done had connections that people ain't even know about.
I don't think so. Because I think that he did have, like, a father that was in a political industry, but that don't mean that it's gonna help him sell records and be influential.
Yeah, politics definitely don't sell records.
No. He might have just had a little bit more money to fund his stuff.
All right, what about, the people, I don't know if the industry plans, but sometimes, like, you know, with me being from Chicago and I'm on the underground scene, I usually see people come up, right? When I seen Chance, he was lit already. Like, I never seen like that.
Know where he came from.
Yeah, but it's probably people that do.
You know what's funny? Everybody on Facebook is asking who Lil Rod is. Because nobody knows him. Nobody, and you know, everybody knows everybody on the Chicago scene, so everyone's kind of like, who the hell? Like, where'd he come from?
Or the girl, Bobby, like,
see, I don't know.
I never seen the white girl who did the interview with, like, I never seen her come up. I just literally seen her with Drake. And then...
And it kind of makes you wonder,
it's
like damn,
how you do this?
Yeah. Honestly, that is probably an industry plant.
Like, who starts off like that?
She's probably funded by somebody that was able to get her those connections, 100%.
Hit
it's
my
never organic.
Turn me to one.
I hate to rule in it, and that's what I'm saying. Like, one day I'm just going to sit down, and since I'm still in it, I feel like I don't want to expose all the secrets because then, you know.
Your Illuminati friends you don't want them to get on your ass too.
Can't tell too much, right? But if you think it looks fishy, it probably is. Like, yeah, this is entertainment. Everything is set up to trick you.
What would you say like the craziest thing you ever was approached with?
The craziest thing I was ever approached with? That's a good question. Honestly, like, I feel like people want to create like fake situations and like try to roll it out for content. But that's not really crazy. Honestly, it's just the industry shit. Like, what I'll say is like, God is real. I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole and really say too much, but I would just say like, I believe. I'm gonna shut up. I'm drunk. I'm not saying nothing else. That's it.
So how would you say, you know, it's like being a woman in this industry? Because like some might look at it like advantage, and then some might look at it like cons, depending on like how you play your cards.
That's a good question. This is a male-dominated industry, and I think that if you're a woman that's navigating in this industry, it's hard. So you have to be really strong, and you can't really take to heart what people say. Luckily for me, I'm from Chicago, where people roast each other from grade school all the way up to, it's like they heat you. You'll get roasted. Everybody gets roasted. Especially me being a dark-skinned black girl, you know I had to
What's wrong with
fight.
that?
But
I mean, I get,
school,
yeah.
I had
Up,
to
yeah.
listen. So now,
But light-skinned girls tell me the same thing.
I don't understand.
They be saying like, y'all be on that with them.
How? Like, I'm a dark skinned, like black. Nah, hell no. I had to fight like every day, niggas and bitches, like every day. And you know, coming up in Chicago, like people roast you for fun. So I feel like it just helped me, because now we're grown as fuck and nothing hurts my feelings. I read the comments all day and I be laughing.
So you ain't never had no comment that like
nothing hurts my, because nobody knows me personally. So it's just all hearsay and made up stuff. And honestly, a lot of the negative stuff comes from jealousy. I know how it feels to be jealous and hurt. That's the only way you're gonna log in and leave a. Do you leave comments when you don't care? You don't.
Yeah.
You just keep scrolling. You leave a comment when you care. So either you're gonna care because you fucking hate it, or you're gonna care because you love it. So if you leave a comment that's like, oh, I hate this bitch, blah, 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 it's because you felt some type of way.
You have to confide.
Yeah, I made you feel. So I'm not mad at that. That means that you got some internal things that you need to work on. It's not me, it's you. So nothing hurts my feelings, for real. Sticks and stones, they say, for real.
So do you ever had times where like people try to bully you into like doing things or not doing things content-wise?
100%.
Like not being professional, like
100%. I'm currently in 2 different content beefs with 2 different people that I've interviewed from the past that now want to come back and ask me to either take something down or give them some kind of like piece of whatever it was that we already decided on what it was going to be. So yeah, I think a lot of times artists want you to play into their narrative, and if you don't, then you become the bad guy. So yeah. I'm currently dealing with that, which is crazy, because at one point we was cool. So it's like, honestly, whenever somebody's talking shit or they're trying to beef with you, just remember when you all was cool. Like, we was cool at one point. So don't listen to anything negative they're saying. They used to love me.
So earlier, I kind of brought this up, but questions kind of out of order. But we was talking about like people being targeted, this and that. Do you believe in like the Matrix shit Andrew Tate be talking about?
The Matrix?
Yeah, like I don't even know what that is specifically is.
So I'll say this. On the most basic form, there's always like camaraderie, and people are always friends, and relationships rule everything in this entertainment industry. So why would you not think that there is a group of people that have came together to try to make sure that they can run shit? Like, why would you not think that? Like, think about it. There's friendships and relationships in every single situation. So for people to think like the Illuminati, I guess that's the name they gave it, or different secret societies don't exist, like, why wouldn't they? Why would people not come together and try to orchestrate things for their
people
own
want to control everything?
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, it's not hard to believe. So if you don't believe it, you're kind of like really naive to it, because who wouldn't come together with a group of friends to try to orchestrate some kind of alignment?
So is that why you try to be like politically correct with a lot of situations to not like put yourself in a bad position?
I think it's just part of my training, and I really need to get a little bit more like flexible with it because I don't want to always be politically correct. I think I really want to be more open, but I think it's just how I was trained. Like just going to college for journalism, they always want you to be like this robotic figure, but in 2024, people just want that real shit. So I'm really trying to just battle between the two, but I'm gonna get there. So
I don't know. I think that format works with like A-list people.
yeah,
Because it's like when you're an A-list celebrity, you don't have to do too much to bring in a
like
headline.
Beyonce don't do no interviews,
And you don't have to.
but Cardi does a lot of interviews. She's A-list, right?
But like, I'll give you an example. Like my interview style, when I interview people, I might, like somebody like Dirk might not want to do an interview with me because he probably see what I do other people and like, nah, he know too much. He from, so he might not want to do an interview with me, not knowing someone like him, the type of name he has, I don't have to do these type of questions.
Right, you could ask him, there's a billion things you could ask Dirk besides...
Like that's why Gilly and Wallow get a lot of A-list people because they don't do that type of thing.
They know that there's other things to talk about.
And that's what they, when you somebody that got teams around you and handlers around you and got people that's telling you this not good for business, this not, so these are the type of people you want to work with. And I think they see people like me and think this is how the interview is going to be, but it's, my interviews are like this because these are the people I'm dealing with. When you going up to this level, now I can talk to you about some real shit because you got real shit going on. You're not just known to be a killer. You're a platinum artist. You're a worldwide artist. You got a family. You got a girlfriend. You. So it's like, I think those type of artists stay away from platforms like mine because they think like, I don't know the difference between dealing with them and dealing with who I'm dealing with. Like if you're dealing with a nigga from old block who ain't famous, but he from a famous hood, you gonna have to ask him some hood shit.
Right, because there's nothing else to really...
I might ask Dirk what he did for Valentine's Day with India. Like, I'm pretty sure that he could talk about that.
Right. But you're not gonna be like, did the old block 6?
Yeah, I heard you mention dude in this song. Yeah, so how you feel about, nah, I'm not doing that. Cause I don't have to, it's Dirk. Shit,
Exactly.
That's that title alone. Dirk 16, we go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you think it is that I guess that Dirk hasn't done interviews with some of the Chicago platforms?
Cause he probably don't want people to bring up shit that's just not worth his time talking about. Like, if you a superstar and you interview with somebody like me and you think I'm gonna ask you about, no offense to Butter, but I'm gonna say Butter. Like, Dirk probably don't want to mention Butter because that's gonna turn Butter up and they not on the same. So like, I get it. It's like, he really like in tune with this shit. I don't want him bringing up these goofy ass niggas. That's why he probably look at it. He probably, yeah. They don't even know like shit. If we would've did it, would have been like that.
Exactly.
People don't know me for real. Like most people who I even have issues with is literally because they don't know me.
Exactly. No. That is what it is. Like most of the people that I've ever had an issue with has never met me. Because if they met me, they wouldn't have no issue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like it'd be based off of what they think your intentions is or what they think. Because they might see the next person and the people that's in our lane and take us as whatever else these people are. And it's like, bro, like I actually care about your well-being. Like I actually, the people, if I reached out to you, I fuck with you.
Exactly.
Like if I reached out to you, I want to see you win. I'm probably a fan of you or something about you that I want to. And y'all thinking I'm like trying to capitalize off y'all make money. It's like, bro, that's not.
We're actually the most real of all of the, I guess, content creators because we are independent. So we formulate these independent relationships with all of these different artists on like a real level. So it's like, I really don't want to see you jammed up in a question that I asked you. Like, that's not my intention. I'm not getting you on my platform to just ask you crazy questions and get you jammed up in any type of way because it's too personal. You know me, I know you. Like, we probably both from Chicago or wherever, you know? So a lot of times it's not really like that. And I hate when it turns into that and we start beefing about stupid stuff because it's like, damn, I'm not $1 million corporation. I'm just one person. Yeah,
that's the thing is one of us and there's millions of people watching and y'all expect us to please everybody.
And we can't.
It's not possible.
It's not possible.
But once you learn that, it becomes easier because now it's like, all right, just do what you like, I'm not perfect, we're not perfect, but it's like, only thing I can do is my best.
Yep.
So long as I know I'm doing my best and I'm using my best judgment, that's the best I can do. I'm not gonna stress this shit.
Exactly.
Cause stressing it, I'm stressed over shit people that don't care about. I'm stressing to make you happy and you don't give a fuck about
You
me.
don't even care.
Yeah, you're using me.
You're using me.
Speaking of use, like, have you ever had a situation where like you just felt completely used and played?
Yes. I mean, I hate saying like, I don't believe in all this like horoscope stuff, but I'm a Virgo, and I guess Virgos are known to be really nice. And I wouldn't say nice as in like get over type shit, but we really just don't want no conflict unless it has to be conflict. So it's like, I think that gets used a lot because I think a lot of people now in 2024, everybody's just like I said, slut it out, smut it out, grimy, shiesty, like that's like the in thing right now. So for somebody that has a kind heart and that comes from a genuine place like me, Last of the Mohican, you get used a lot. And I think you learn from it though, and you evolve because you don't want to keep being a sucker.
Yeah.
So I've learned from my past situations, but I've definitely been in situations where I feel like it wasn't mutual or reciprocated, and that sucks. But I honestly, truly believe that the universe returns all energy. So it's like if somebody ever did me wrong, kind of like what you said when you got your camera stolen and you just elevated, that's how my life has been ever since, like forever. So if somebody does something wrong to me, it's like the universe ends up fixing it in some other way.
I feel the same way.
Every time.
Like literally everybody that done me bogus in the last 10 years, I can say that the people I didn't do nothing back to, they all suffer some type of way. They either, I don't know what I mean. Some people dead, a lot of them dead. Some of them got disowned from their hood. Some of them, they said they snitched in their hood. It's like, everyone either dead or life went into shambles. Yep. And I didn't do nothing.
And nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
It's like the universe just handles it.
And it's all the situations where it's like, I feel like I had the right to do something I didn't. On some, let me try something new. Like, I'm getting older. Let me not react. Let me think. And some people, it's just like, you really pay attention, they be their own biggest downfall. Like, you gonna run your life to the ground yourself.
Right. Let me just exit out of this storyline because you're gonna be good, and I'm gonna see you in 2 years to see who was right and who was wrong. And it's usually the wrong.
So on the live, it's your turn, because we was live, right?
Yeah.
And I was reading, like, I had collab and went live too, and I'm reading the comments, and they like, yeah, she grilling you. Like, she asked about this relationship, this and that. So I want to ask you, like, what's your relationship status?
Okay, so right now, I don't know, it's kind of like the Facebook status where they say it's like, it's a little bit complicated, I guess. I was in a long-term relationship for a long time, and even while y'all was thinking that I was messing with some rappers or whatever, I was like in a relationship to the point where he even started feeling like he's reading the comments like, are you? I'm like, dude, when, where, why, like how? You know what I mean? But we're like breaking up. We're like broken up. So
you know, how was that for you? Was it like a rough situation, or was like, is this like what you feel like needed? Or?
I think all breakups are really hard. I think if I could go on in life and never have to break up again or do any kind of, honestly, if I could just meet the person that I'm supposed to be with forever and stay together with them forever, that would be ideal, because I never want to go through another breakup, especially if it was a long-term relationship. Like,
yeah,
that shit is the most distracting, the most horrible. Like, it's like, I hate.
It'd be hard to let go. It might be a period where y'all still fuck with each other, but y'all know it ain't.
And it just takes forever to break up. Like, we've been broken up, but we're still like, he'll still text me and be mad about stuff on the internet, or he'll just be reading comments and he'll just text me and be mad. Like, dude, you know what I mean?
But so I think that type of shit happen when you still communicate. Like, you know, sometimes when people break up, especially like with women, a lot of y'all might be comfortable with that person, not comfortable. So it's like, it'd be like, all right, you know, you got sexual needs. So it's like, you gonna go to a stranger, or it's like the person I'm comfortable with. And it's like, I get it, but it's like, is that, would you say that's productive or counterproductive when it comes to like?
I think it's counterproductive because it's like if y'all really about to break up, you just really, the sooner that you can really cut ties for real, the better. Because it's like we just dragging this process out. We already know we don't get along.
Yeah.
It's like the end of the road for us. We are in two different.
But you still like got that feeling.
It's just like we're just familiar, and I feel like he just still wants access. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to lose the access. But I think as life partners, like that shit is a wrap. Like I really want to be best friends with my guy. Like I want to be best friends, but we don't even gotta lie to each other. It's like I'm just gonna tell you the truth. And then you are the most interesting person to hang out with. Like I want to go to the movies. I want to eat with you. Like that's how it's supposed to be. Y'all supposed to be cool. I mean, you have to ditch everybody. You can have outside friends, but I truly believe a relationship's supposed to be like that's your best friend.
Yeah, I honestly feel the same way. Like the friendship shit is important.
It's important, cause if not, then what are you doing?
Like it's weird. Like I had a situation where like I was dealing with a girl, and you know I had a long relationship. So when you in long relationships like that, especially like when it's like early adulthood and just your whole early adult life, it's like when you get out of that shit and you've been through so much, you kind of don't want to go through nothing like that again.
No, you don't.
Yeah, so it's like I met someone else who had that same mindset, and it's weird because us being the same way and us being like, yeah, this ain't what I'm on type shit, we didn't annoy each other because the same things that annoyed me annoyed her. The same things she didn't want, I didn't want. And it's weird because we started to like each other from not liking each other too much, if it makes sense. It's like, you not on my heels too much, I'm not on your heels too much, and we get along. It's like kicking it with like my homie, like the guys type shit. It's like you not doing, and it got to the point where it was like, we both basically told each other like, if I was in a relationship, it would be with you. I like you, but we still the same, and we don't want a relationship, so we never. And it was crazy because it's like everything worked, but it worked because it's weird. It's like we liked each other because we didn't like each other too much. It's like we both allowed each other to move at our own pace. Like some people I deal with, I actually like them, and but they pace it so fast, and it fucks it up. Cause it's like you won't give me a chance to
chase, cause you're a man, you want to chase.
Yeah.
How do you think it is like dating in 2024 though? Because like I said, I was in a long-term relationship. Whatever happened, we've been broke up for a while, but jumping back into the dating game is fucking horrendous. Like everybody's smutted out. No one trusts each other. This whole culture of like, it's just bad. It's like horrible out here right now. And it's kind of like disappointing. And I haven't been really out there dating because I've been in a relationship. So like just seeing what's going on.
Scary.
In the Justin LeBoy like meme pages that sums up relations. Like social media killed all that for everybody.
I hate social media in general when it comes to relationships. I don't know if I said this on camera or off camera, but I feel like it'd be like dating the same three people. Be like, we gonna either get Sexy Red, JT, or Ari.
No,
it's like, damn,
wait,
like I want you.
What about Candace?
No, but we not even.
There's no more Candaces?
I don't even want nothing to do with nobody like her. Honestly, she attractive, I think, if I'm thinking about the person, but like that's not. No, I think she'd be saying some dumb shit that's gonna get on my nerves. Like, it's like, nah.
Wait, so you said there's only the Sexy Reds, the JTs, and the Carishas? That's it?
And Ari.
Oh, and Ari.
Yeah. See, I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know the difference between JT and Carisha. Like, I thought the City Girls was three people. And I guess one person got two names.
It's Young Miami and Carisha, that's the same person.
Yeah, I thought those.
Carisha's her real name.
I thought those was three different people. I thought it was Young Miami, Carisha, and JT.
Nah. JT is one person.
And I don't got no issue with Sexy Red. I like her. I don't got issue with City Girls. I like them. What was the other person I said?
Ari.
And I don't got issue with, that's not my type, but I don't got issue with her either. But I don't like when it's so many clones of them.
Yeah.
It's like, that's
There's
the part that's
options.
annoying.
I think for me, that's really the issue. And I think I spoke about that a little bit on No Jumper. There needs to be a variety. Like, there's nothing wrong with Sexy Red, like you said. And there's a place for everybody. But if there's no variety, we don't have anything else to show. And we need to have a variety. So if we have a Sexy Red, we need to have something that's like the polar opposite. So that
Where Michelle Obama's at, man?
Right. Michelle Obama's. So that young girls just have an option.
We say Drea O's too, man.
Listen, I'm trying.
She be faking though, y'all, but she do it.
That's so funny. No, I don't be faking. But honestly, that's how
everybody
I truly
be faking.
feel. Like I want to be a little bit.
Nobody perfect, man. I feel like a lot of people have these guards up.
I'm perfect?
Everybody does, because people worry about society, and I get it. Like, society not the same for y'all versus us. So I get people not going.
It's a little bit harder for the female.
But I ain't dumb though. Like I know shit.
I try to be real honest. Like, I'm not really faking it, but I do want to be an example, like another role model. Like, I'm a journalist, like a cool reporter, and I'm young. I like rap music. Like,
what would it take you to be completely honest? Would you need someone who you feel like understands you and don't judge you type shit? Because I think a lot of people worry about being judged. And
honestly, I really want a leader. Like, I think that I truly believe like a woman and a man like make the ultimate connection. So like meeting somebody that would be, I don't know how to say it, whatever.
Say a leader.
And I have like shame, like big shame. My dad is still alive, so I would never be a stripper. Cause it would just disappoint him so much. So
if it didn't disappoint him, would you?
That's a good question. I don't think so, cause it's just not my personality. And I just, like I said, I want more options. I want there to be the sexy reds, but then there's also like the cool, sexy journalist that reads books and doesn't really care about the trends and baby hairs.
This is random. Speaking of sexy journalists, this some deprived ass shit. But when I was in jail, one thing I noticed from being in jail, because we ain't had access to women. So
How long were you locked up for?
For that case, 6 months.
Okay.
So when I was in jail, I noticed like the like Telemundo, like the women on there is totally different from our news channels. Like they sexy as fuck, nice dresses, nice body. It's just like
and they low key like ooze sex. They'll be walking through, they got like little shorts on, like they do that.
We was watching that in jail. Like,
for real?
Yeah, it's like I don't know what these people saying. They speaking. I'm watching the weather lady. We just damn, she bad as hell, you see her, and it's like, damn. Once I get out of jail, I'm like, that's some deprived ass shit. Cause I don't even watch porn for real. Like,
right.
I don't get excited about that shit.
I think I saw a viral video where it was like girls that were like up against a wall, and then it was like everybody in jail was all like clamoring at them, and they were just like dancing and shit.
Niggas be thirsty. People trying to buy my pictures of my girlfriend from me in jail.
Right, you could sell pictures.
Yeah, I ain't even sell them. Like, fast forward to today, if I would have did it. But back then, me young, dumb, and in love, I'm like, nah, y'all not finna. Because these weren't even naked pictures. These pictures that was on her fucking Facebook. But I'm knowing what y'all doing with these pictures. And I ain't feel right, like, selling them to my girlfriend so y'all could get y'all. Yeah. So I'm like, but fast forward to today, it's like, man, I would have sold them pictures.
We don't love these thotties.
It ain't even that. It's just like, I was suffering already. I didn't have much. It's like, why suffer when your goofy ass gonna pay this money for this picture that I could have resend me, and you ain't gonna never see her.
Exactly.
But I was really in love. Aww. Like, dumb in love type shit.
Did that pay in the long run?
It pays as far as experience-wise. Like, I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about women. I learned what to do, what not to do. I learned my mistakes. I learned signs. I learned what things mean. I learned, like, it's like, so I can't regret it because it made me smarter and a better person. Because I'm not even gonna blame everything on that relationship on her. It's both us. We're young. So it's like, I learned a lot. So I don't really regret that shit.
You don't regret it?
Like, I learned, like, why I like that. I learned, like, how I probably, like, lost her at a point in time, why certain things happened that I didn't get. So it's like, all right. But when you're young and it's like your first serious, if you don't go through something, you ain't gonna know. So yeah, I don't really regret the shit for that reason.
It's a good answer.
Let me see. I feel like I'm gonna ask you all the questions, but let me see, I got some more. Do you feel like your image is important in the entertainment industry, especially for like women?
Yes, I feel like it's really hard as a woman. Like, we got way more scrutiny as a woman in entertainment, because like they're gonna judge us off of our looks, our hair, our bodies, like all that. as a man, you could pull up in a hoodie with you don't even gotta have a face. Oh, I'm saying you don't even got like you could eat. That's funny. You could pull up as you are, and no one's gonna comment on any of that.
Y'all can too.
I don't know about that. I feel like as a woman, you gotta, if you gonna play into that, you gotta play that role. And no matter what, even if you don't play into it, people are gonna automatically still say stuff.
I feel like y'all can. I do think appearance is way more important. Like, I feel like appearance is an asset for y'all. But the reason I say y'all can too is like, I think people care too much. Like, someone like Sexy Red, like, if you never seen Sexy Red do what she did, like just on paper, it's like, no, it's not gonna work. Like, you tripping.
That's
but
true.
Then you see people gravitate towards people. Like, I feel like everyone, we all are individuals, right? We all have something in us that makes us different from the rest. We stick out. But people mask that because they worry about what people think. So I think when you someone who just truly be yourself, you can't lose because you're the only you. It's like, what makes people stars is being different and sticking out. So it's like, everyone is a star, but people scared to show that.
Be themselves. And then when you are yourself, people gravitate towards that, because we as human beings just feel the energy. So if it's authentic, we just like it. And I think that's why Cardi B was so popular, because we could just feel that she's just really this real person. We take her as she is and love her as she is. So yeah, you're right. If you tap into who you really are and you're fearless about who you want to be, I think people gravitate towards that and they love you no matter what, like whoever you are.
Yeah, like being perfect never. If you too perfect, I don't trust you.
I know.
Like, I don't even want. Like,
do I seem like I try to be too perfect?
Yeah, like I don't get that, like, I don't trust you vibe, but
give me an example.
It's like,
I be trying to answer the questions too perfectly.
It's just like, I ain't a dummy, you know. So it's like certain things. It's like I know none of us perfect. So if it appears perfect, it's not perfect.
That's crazy, because I feel like I don't even come off as.
Like, even when you be like the good girl, this and that, like, my type is good girl. So it's like, I know how good girls are. Like, my good girls I dealt with been the wildest in the.
That's fact.
Yeah, it's like, you said shit to me that it's like, damn, I had to get on your level type shit. So the good shit don't matter.
If
like,
anyone ever says she's a good girl, like, you shouldn't
she's
have
a great
to
girl.
Very smart.
Yeah, she knows what she doing.
You're crazy.
What's your thoughts on the Mellow Bucks and Amari situation?
Ooh, that's a really good topic. I mean, I know people have been talking about that all week. I would say that's a very, very touchy, mixed situation. But honestly, I guess it's like your actions always have consequences. So you never could really tell what's gonna happen when you do something. So I would say you just have to be ready for whatever happens whenever you do something. So I can't really say if this person is wrong for tricking, or if this person is wrong for going to the police, whatever. I would just
How would you handle it if you was Amari?
And I was from the suburbs, and I got, I don't know.
How'd you handle it as Dre O?
It just really depends.
All right, how would you handle it as Dre O?
I don't think that I would be fulfilled by, like, I would still want my lick back. So I don't think I would probably want to, like, to go to the authorities, because I would still probably be plotting on how to fuck. I would still feel that fire in me, like I still gotta get her back. So I don't think I would have, like, waved the siren yet, because I would probably be trying to figure out how to get my get back first before I ever told. Because if we tell, then it's obvious you know what I mean? So listen, it's a super complicated situation, but for me, I would probably still want my get back, so I probably wouldn't have told.
I heard you probably fought a lot. Is that true?
That's not true.
Nah.
I got into, like,
I ain't hear that online. I just try to get.
I got into, like, one fight, and it was really because of my friend. So she was beefing with another girl that they already had beef a long time ago in the club, and she whispers to me and another girl, like, oh, that's such and such, you know, I don't like her, blah, blah, blah. So she's hyping us up to get into it with this girl, and then we end up all fighting, and the girl that hyped us up didn't even fight, and she left us to fend for ourselves, and the girl ended up punching me in the eye. And she got more fight in her because she's mad. And I'm not really mad because I don't have no beef. It's not my op. It's my friend's op. So she ended up jaded, like, run down on me. And I'm just like, That's why that's why I mind my own business. Cause she just dragged me into a fight that had nothing to do with me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Got my ass clocked for no reason.
So, you know, what were you doing, like, before you had your YouTube channel? Like, were you in school?
I was. So this is the thing. I really wish that I went down the path of thinking, and this was a long time ago, because I think everything has changed, like we talked about. I always wanted this big corporate job, like, and at one point I really wanted to be on, you know, like, I thought I was gonna be a BET VJ, and I was gonna work at MTV and all these things. So I was aspiring to be that at one point. So I had these corporate jobs. So I was working at iHeartMedia as a traffic producer and reporter. Like, the Eden's inbound from Lake Cook to Montrose is 20 minutes. Outbound to Lake Cook is the same. Like, doing shit like that, thinking that working for the radio was gonna get me closer to where I wanted to be. So I started my YouTube channel literally from getting repeated no's when I was first coming up. Like, people, no. You know, you go through all that shit. So I'm like, you know what? I believe in what I'm saying. I believe in myself. So I'm going to start a YouTube channel. And that's how I started my channel. And I just started doing things there. Because every time I would get a no from whoever else, I would just do it myself. And it just ended up working out for me in the long run. But I honestly put all my effort and energy into getting a corporate job. And I did that. And I really did that. So I worked for iHeartMedia. I went to SiriusXM, then I worked at Revolt with Diddy, and then I went to Complex. So I did that. I really went and got all the corporate jobs. But to come back to 2024 and realize this, the whole entire thing, the biggest secret and the most important thing that I ever did out of working at all of these places was maintain my YouTube channel. And maintain myself as an individual and make myself a brand and a name. That was the most important thing that I did, and that's the one thing that I'm so blessed and grateful that I did. Like, I never stopped uploading. I may have not uploaded as much as everybody else. Like, I know people be dropping, but I maintained my YouTube channel. I built it up, and I made a name for myself. But I didn't put as much effort into it because I've been working corporate jobs. But now I'm shifting towards being a complete brand, an entity on my own, because like I said, these corporate jobs and situations are kind of like phasing themselves out. We don't need these entities to tell us what's hot no more. The bloggers are telling you what's hot. These pages are posting things before these big outlets are even posting them. So it's like everything is shifting. It's not about XXL telling you who the freshmen are anymore. It's damn near about like who these blogs say is hot and who we see every day. So I'm just so happy that I was able to keep my foot on both of them. And now I have my channel, and then I have the experience of working at these big companies to apply to my own personal brand now.
So if you could, you know, rewind back in time, would you do everything the same, or would you hop in this, like, unknowingly?
I would do everything the same, but I would have uploaded more. And I would have believed in myself way more. Because some of the ideas that I had that I put out that I didn't even think would hit. And if I would have kept on doing that in the past, it would have hit. But I always like try to second guess myself. I wouldn't do that anymore.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm just on the outside looking in, but it's like, I look at a lot of things you might know or learn and be like, damn, I wish I would have had this up from the early. Because you know, when you don't know certain things and you look back, you think about all the ways you could have did things. So I be wondering, like, do you feel that way on the other end, or do you look at it like, all right, now I got the best of both worlds, you know? Because it's definitely a benefit to being more educated versus like
it's so crazy, and that's a great question because I think the grass is never greener. Yeah. The grass is never greener because I think
both sides.
Both sides. Because I've had moments where I've been sitting at work in a cubicle, upset in my heart and in my soul and my spirit because I really want to edit a YouTube video for myself. You see what I'm saying? But I got to do a corporate job work. So I would like be envious at the people that are creating content that are living off of it and they don't need to have another job. Because like for like years I worked a corporate job and I had my own content on the side. So I never was able to put 100% into my content. So the people that were putting 100% into their content, it's like, damn, they're really creating content and they're living off of it. And that's what I really wanted to do. But at the same time, I guess content creators that are not in the corporate world are looking at, oh, damn, I want these big sponsorships. I want to work for these big organizations. And so, like I said, the grass is never greener. But, like, as time goes on, these big organizations are phasing themselves out. They're still going to be around because there's a lot of big staple brands that are still going to be around, but content creators are king right now.
Yeah.
So
like, with the things you, the reason I asked that is because it's like, say, you know, what you was taught, what you learned. Like, would you say your training taught you how to contact brands like sponsorships or like talk to certain companies and see? So like, that's the thing that I would have no experience in. I could have a huge platform, this and that, but I have no clue how to go about the approach to emailing this company because I'm learning from experience, and my experience is the streets.
Yeah.
Or the content is like, my experience ain't talking to Red Bull and telling them, pitching to them why it's a good idea for them to have their product, you know?
Yeah. I mean, honestly though, but the cool thing about having a big platform and a lot of followers is that a lot of these brands are gonna find you. I'm sure there's a lot of people that found you that you didn't have to do anything, and they elevated you to the next level. So it's like,
interview-wise, content-wise, with sponsorships, nah.
No, not with
You
sponsorships.
would be surprised. Like, even my biggest moments, like, I didn't have.
But all you gotta do is
10 million
package it
view
and
months.
approach them.
See,
Right
I
now,
never,
these
that's the thing I never
companies-
done. I wasn't taught that though. I was under oppression, just keep working, they gonna come. And then I talk to people that's like, nah, you come.
You gotta approach them.
Yeah.
But your numbers and your value will get you the deal. And nowadays, a lot of these big companies have budgets for influencers and content creators. So you literally just have to reach out and tap in and show them your numbers.
I mentioned Red Bull for a reason, because they got some shit going, especially for like black content creators.
Yeah.
They have funds just for
Yes.
shit like that.
So it's literally that you need to just package your stuff and reach out. That's it.
Yeah.
And I think you're right. I think I have learned that. So I'm looking at it in an easy way, and you're probably like, wait, it's a little bit harder than that. So yes.
Yeah. That's why you say it's like, honestly, like someone like you and me, like I could teach you things, you could teach me things type shit.
100%. Because it's like, I had the
It's
corporate.
different paths.
Exactly. And we're basically trying to do the same thing.
Same direction,
So it's like
but
if we
different.
meet in the middle, it's the best of both worlds.
For sure. What would you say your most stressful time like work was?
Ooh, that's a good question. Honestly, in my near thought process, I think the most stressful time for me was when, like, FBG Cash died. I had to still go to work. It was like a work day. So the morning that it happened, I usually would go to the gym in the early morning. So, like, he called me the night before. I didn't answer. I looked at it. I went to the bathroom. I was like, I'm going to call him in the morning. And I'm in my car rolling out of the driveway to go to the gym. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning, and Mama Duck calls me, and she just is frantic. And she's like, girl, have you looked at social media? Do you know what's going on? And I'm like, no, what's going on? And she's like, Cash died. And I'm like, when she's saying that, I can't even hear, because I'm just like, I couldn't even process what she was saying. There's no way that something like that could happen. So I'm just like I just remember the car it wasn't even parked. I'm just rolling out of the driveway, like into the road, and just numb and flabbergasted. And then, like I said, I still had to work that whole day. And it's like I never really went to like my managers and was like, oh, you know, one of my friends died. But they came to me and they saw it because they saw what was going on social media. So they were like, are you okay? But this was like days later. So I think that was probably one of the hardest parts for me, just like still having to work after getting the news that like one of your friends died. That
Think
was
this
hard.
mine?
Yeah, because I didn't drink that.
So, you know, it's, as far as like how long you've been working, like, do you got like an idea how many people you work with who actually passed away?
It's a lot. And I think that us as content creators that have been covering the drill movement, I think we do need therapy, like, eventually. And, like, down the line, I think we should be talking to somebody because the sadness isn't from just one person. So like I just dropped a short documentary on my channel, and I was really upset and sad in it. And I think it's not just because of one person. It's because of all of this, everything that's happened, covering the drill movement for the last 11 years. So many people have died. Like I can't even count. So many people have died. And it's like we got to keep on going and reporting on it. And like, when do we get a chance to stop and grieve and just chill for a second? I don't think we have in the last 10 years, and it's just really been sad. So it's like, it's been a lot of people that we've lost. Like I had an interview with E-Day the day before he died. Cash. I did a whole interview with Big Del like 2 weeks before he died. So it's just like stuff like that just, when that just keeps happening, it weighs on you in the long run. So I think all of us as content creators that have been covering this drill movement are gonna need some kind of therapy, because this is not normal at all.
Yeah, for sure ain't normal. Would you say like would you say Cash death affected you the most?
I think it was the most surprising. I think it was the most surprising, because I never really thought that anything like that would ever happen. Ever. Like, never. Especially to somebody that you just talked to. I know a lot of people are like, oh, he went to Von's mural and this and that, blah, blah, blah. Like, there's nothing that he publicly did that would equate to him being murdered. Like, what? It's, like, crazy when I read comments and people are like, oh, it's because he went to a mural. So he goes to a mural, that means that he should get killed? Like, yeah, makes sense. It makes no sense. There's no reason why he should be murdered. Murder.
Yeah.
You know?
So is there any, like, because I don't know if Cash the one that affected you the most. Is there anyone that you would say affected you the most?
I think they all have affected me.
That's that political correct shit. Because everybody don't like all these niggas.
Nah, I would say they all have affected me, but honestly, I would say that Cash was probably the most alarming, because he left. I'm not gonna say that. Because I would say that Cash's death was probably the most alarming to me. But they've all affected me. You know, it's all been unfortunate and shocking.
All right, so this is another thing. I know you probably don't care to talk about it, because all it does is creates a convo about it, but I ain't never did an interview with you, so I gotta ask you. And you know, like, it was rumors that you was messing with Cash. Mm-hmm. And you know, I was there that night, and you know, I could say I ain't get that from the situation, but I want to ask you, you know, like, how was that you know, how did you feel when he went live and he said what he said? Like,
I was so mad.
Because you had a situation.
Mad. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, what were you gonna say? Say what you're gonna say.
You had a situation going on already.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
I did, and at the time I was in a relationship, and he knew that. And it's funny because, like I said, it's not funny, but I talked about this. He knew that I would be mad about, like, I done had so many conversations where we talked about, like, as a female interviewer, everybody's always automatically thinking you're messing with whoever it was. So me talking to him about that, and then him jumping on live, was really him just being funny. But he knew that shit would have pissed me off. And the crazy thing is, like you said, we was literally doing an interview when that happened. And you were there. Billy was there. It was like 6 other people that were there. So for him to say
people
that.
People from Mob Ties and shit. I ain't know.
It was right. We had, it was mad people like there. And we literally did an interview, and then we did another interview after that. So it was like we were creating content. So we weren't in there just like smashing. So it's crazy. He literally made that up. And then I jumped on live and we just like hashed it out. And then you saw everything that you saw. But the crazy thing is, I didn't think that anybody was going to record that. People were recording his lives.
You got to understand these lives.
I know.
Yeah.
People were recording his lives and they put it up. And I was so mad. Like, oh my God.
Especially that.
I was pissed because I done did so much. And I interviewed so many people. Like, so many people. So for people to just be fixated on that because of that. And honestly, Cash had so many girls. Like, he's the ladies' man. He's a beautiful baby mom. He got like mad different girls. So it's like he had multiple different girls, and we were cool. So it was like I knew about all the different girls. It's not like we were just friends. We were just friends. We were just friends. So I don't know what else to say because nobody believes it. But
look,
yeah.
I'm vouching for her, man. She ain't did that.
You were
man.
there. You were there. So the day that he literally was like, you know, he was on live saying that we was messing around.
Well, I can't vouch 'cause I wasn't
You
there,
were
but
there.
I just don't. I'm gonna say I ain't get that vibe.
You didn't get that.
y'all.
It was professional, right? Like we was doing an interview.
Yeah.
So listen, but I mean, you know, the fans are gonna create and they're gonna troll, but you know, rest in peace, Cash.
R.P. Cash.
You know, great looking guy. He get all the girls in the world. He could get any girl he wanted, but we never messed around. We were just friends.
So, you know, another part of the interview that was like crazy was the way he passed away. He kind of described it, a similar situation in the interview. So once you like heard the details of how he passed away and you know the content you had, like how did that
was probably the hardest. And that's when I go back to what I said earlier with it just being probably one of the hardest situations that I had to go through because we recorded a whole podcast before we went to LA. And the whole entire thing it was on a hard drive and the videographer ended up losing all the footage. But I ended up recording the audio separate, so I still had the audio. So we actually talked about it, and he was like, damn, you know, like that was a great interview, and the whole thing is gone, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to LA, let's just redo it. I'm like, yeah, that's perfect. I could do a day in the life. You're going to go do this and that. So that's how we ended up going to LA, and we reshot the whole thing. We linked with you and Billy and just reshot the whole thing. So when it happened, I just remembered that he already told me everything. So I go back and I find the audio of him telling me what happened, and I'm just like, oh my God. He literally left me with all the clues and the keys. What do I do? You know what I mean? So it took me a while. It took me like a couple weeks to really decide if I was going to put that audio out. I talked to his family, his manager, which was his stepdad. Like, yeah. And they, you know. So it just took me a while to put it out. But then when I did put it out, it like, you know, it went crazy. But I think that if I was a friend, I would have, like, I feel like as a friend, what would you have done?
Me personally, that video, I probably wouldn't put it out. I don't judge you for putting it out, but I'm not even talking about Cash, like when you say it's a friend. But me personally, my friend, I would hear that video and I'd probably put it in the right hands, but it wouldn't be the police. They'd be like, cause I'm not saying this is what happened, but like say like if somebody did set them up and it was shit like that, I'd be like, oh, this was going on. Folk them gonna find, you know? And whatever happened. It's just like, I'll let y'all know.
But you're looking at it on the street level.
That's a friend level.
A friend level. But what if I'm a friend, but I don't know who to, you know what I mean?
But that ain't like, me like if you do something to my friend and I do something back, in my head, that's not street shit. Like, this my friend. Like, this emotions. It might, people look at it street because it's like you shot him or some shit, but in my head, it's not street. It's like loyalty and emotions. Like a lot of the shit I done did in life or that got into, like I can get myself in situations that would be considered street shit, but my intentions wasn't street. It was like, in my head, I was young. I thought this was being a man. You know, like when you're young, you don't think 10 steps ahead. You just react. Mm-hmm. So there's certain things I done did as a reaction, not thinking like, how this gonna change my life forever. And as an adult, it's like, I don't do that no more. You know, it's like I think about these decisions. Like when I do something, I think about what this effect gonna have.
Yeah, I feel you. It's tough. Very tough.
So, you know, what was your thoughts though, like after seeing, you know, having that video and then seeing certain details? Like, did you ever get any like updates that the public probably wouldn't have?
Yeah, but you know what? I feel like until they really, this is like such a hard topic because the case is still open, and it like they still haven't solved the murder. And
you got like suspicions?
I don't know. No, I don't know shit. I don't know nothing. I have no clues.
I love this political correction. I'm gonna let you do it on this because this is some hot shit. Because the wrong answer might make you a target. So yeah, she don't know.
Listen, I don't got no clues. I don't know nothing. I don't have no details. I don't know the girl. I don't know nothing. I don't know shit. I don't have no further information. I don't know anything. I don't know shit. Until they figure out who did it and they arrest them, I have no clue. I don't know what's going on. And I'm not trying to solve no murders either.
She hit me with the opposite 16. All right, so look, another thing, you was in a trial for the FBG Duck murder. And I want to ask you, like, what was, like, have you ever been in other trials before then?
No. For me, that was the first time I ever really was, like, super hands-on with a murder trial. But the way that the Tory trial was covered and then all the other hip-hop trials, I knew that as being somebody from Chicago and having the access to go to the court, it was going to be important. Because I'm like, okay, if anybody's going to cover it and be there, I want to be there and I want to cover it. I know a lot of content creators have mixed like feelings about actually going to the courtroom, but I really just wanted to go. I know you didn't want to. You was like, fuck that.
I'm like, make it true. Go ahead.
Hey, go in there. I really wanted to just get the information firsthand, and since I had the ability to, I just went, and it was insane. Like, that whole entire time was crazy. Shout out to the Weekly family. Like, being able to deal with stuff like that, you gotta be really, really strong. Like, Mom Duck.
Was it like graphic, like things that they showed that like the public haven't seen?
Honestly, everything that they showed in court is kind of coming out. The one thing that was really big was the video of Duck getting killed, and that got leaked. That was a leak. A lot of people were like, "Oh no, that was."
So that wasn't supposed to hit.
No, that was not supposed to come out. That was a complete leak, and like no one really knows who leaked it. It just was leaked to WorldStar and it dropped, but that was not supposed to come out.
So do you think these companies just like pay a big amount and these regular people who get regular salaries, so they be like, you know what, let us.
There's moles and there's people leaking stuff.
Like, you know how TMZ always be having,
yes.
It's like you got an inside person already.
I think there's an inside person that's leaking stuff, because even with all this jail footage that's coming out, like those aren't things that you can request and get.
It ain't like
somebody's
freedom
leaking
of information.
No, it's not. And I see a lot of comments like, "Oh, you're saying that these are leaks." Da, 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 da. No, I know what I'm talking about. There's certain things that you can request paperwork for, and then there's other things that you can't. And a lot of these videos that are coming out of people in jail, those are not things that would just get. You can't request that information and just get those videos. Those are being leaked.
Damn.
The FBG Duck video of him getting killed was leaked. That was a leak. Somebody leaked that.
I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of good to know that that's just not, they not just putting that out there like that, because I honestly thought that was like just anybody could get it. Because those type of things I feel like are sensitive. Those type of things will cause something to happen in the streets. It's like when somebody dies, already an issue, but it's like when you get to see it again, relive it, it's like somebody might go outside and go do something about that. So it's good to know like that's not the protocol. Like you can't just apply and get like somebody died on camera.
Nah, that was like a leak, for sure. Long-term goal, I would say, honestly, to build my platform to the point where it is a staple for news and entertainment. Short-term goal, I just want to drop about 3 videos a week. Do you drop about 3 videos a week?
A lot of, like, I be having spurts, but when I'm in mode, it's more than 3 videos a week. I probably had months where it's 50 videos that month, but I'd also had months where I didn't drop anything the whole month.
I know, me too.
Yeah. So it's like how I feel. Like me, honestly, I never did this to be the richest or have the most money. Like I've been past whatever my expectations or goals was. So I've been happy in like years ago, and I don't over, like I basically, the way I live my life is how I want to live it. Meaning I'm happy. I don't overwork and overdo. Like my goal not to just be the richest. It's just so it's like sometimes I be in a mode where I just don't feel like doing this shit, and I could do that. It might not be the best decision, but it's like I can do it. I can afford to do it.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. It's like I don't want this shit to feel like a job.
Yeah.
I don't want it to feel like I'm just doing this because I have to as a routine. So it's like when it starts feeling like that, I fall back at times, and I just start doing what I want to do in life. I might just chill. I might just go out. Like I don't take many. People think I take a lot of vacations because I travel a lot, but it's really my job. It's like once I realize I can get paid to go here and then still have fun, regular vacation didn't make sense to me no more. It's like I don't spending money to have a good time, or I could go get paid, not just work out and then have a good time. Mm-hmm. So like, that's really the type of shit I be on now. Like, I enjoy working. Like having a vacation and spending money versus going to go work, it sounds way better to me. Cause I could work the first 2 days and then have fun that last day, or work all day and have fun at night.
Exactly. Definitely, that's my goal, honestly. To 100% just make content and live off of it. Without any corporate jobs.
Yeah, see, like that's the thing, like corporate jobs, even if I had a corporate job that paid me more, I probably wouldn't like it. Like I like the freedom to just live how I want to live. Mm-hmm. Like how I say, if I just don't want to, I like the freedom to just do that.
Right.
I can't do it for too long, I'm gonna feel it eventually.
Exactly.
But I like that.
Yeah.
I feel like trying to be the richest or trying to be the biggest, that means you have to turn to a robot. I don't want to be that.
What are your long-term and short-term goals?
Scale. So scaling up, meaning like instead of me doing all the work, you see how Adam got like a platform where it's like he's not just the face. It's like he got these people that got show these. So it's like that's what I want. I want to have a show. I have multiple people where it's like, you know what? I trust your judgment. I'm gonna let you have creative control of your own show. You run the shit by me to make sure, you know, because it's still my brand, but it's like shit like that. Or different things like, you know, with the Snapchat shows, like I want to star like prank shows. Mm-hmm. Like I might do some shit like, say if, you know how you just talk about your father, shit like that. So I feel like you care about like what your father think. Yeah. So it's like imagine if me and you go on a date and you in on the prank, but he not. Mm-hmm. And I do some shit like, this is where you introduce, he thinks you're introducing him to the guy you've been talking to, it's your boyfriend, now it's time to introduce him. And I just come off ignorant from the beginning to the end. But it's like, I'm not gonna come off too strong, it's like I'm testing your patience. It's like, all right, the first sign might be we have to eat. And the server comes serve us, and I'm looking at the server but he see me doing it. And then it's like,
that is actually, I haven't seen any pranks like that, so that would actually really be funny.
Yeah, I actually got it from somebody else, but really? It's like not exactly what I would do. It's just like the idea, the concept. It's like troll the father. But it's like, you know, the person I seen kind of overdid it. I would make it like feel natural. Mm-hmm. Like, and then it's like, everybody got different patience levels, so I'm literally gonna ease there, and the minute I get to it, it's like too far. I'm gonna see like how far you gonna take it until like, all right, yeah, let me stop this shit, cause I don't wanna fuck your daddy up, or I don't want him to.
Right.
Yeah, cause I'm not gonna get mad no matter what you do, cause I know I'm playing with you.
Right.
So it's like it's like the worse you get, the better to me. I see dollar signs. It's like we viral, bro.
My dad is African, so he probably wouldn't even say. He just gonna make a face like.
Why the fuck you bring him to me? You know better.
He just looking at, and that's the thing. Like my dad don't even gotta say anything. He just gotta give me that look, and I'm like, oh.
But I ain't gonna lie, like that look, it's like I'm gonna push more than that look. Like if I got that look and it's still, it's like, all right, you know what? Now I might talk about like our experience in the bedroom.
I don't even know what he would say. He would just probably get up and leave.
Like, damn, man, your daughter, man, she.
Oh my God, I don't even know what he would say. That's crazy. Like, he's so Christian and rigid. I don't even know what he would say.
Yeah, I'd be thinking like shit like that'd be different.
That would be funny.
And it's like short form content. I could really like cut that Snapchat show 5-minute type shit.
I feel like low key though, all these prank shows are fake now. Cause it's just so dangerous to really prank somebody. They could really have that shit on them and just like I feel like people know ahead of time. Except for this girl that wears people's, she be making these shirts. Anyway, well, it's not. Anyway.
I be thinking, I don't want to do fake shit though. It's more so like, my intention is not to hurt nobody. It's to do a prank. Right. So if I feel it going too far, I'm gonna tell you it's a prank. But if you can't understand after that point, wherever it go, it go. Because it's like, I told you it's a prank. I'm not scared of you.
Have you done any prank videos in the past?
I used to do it as a kid all the time, but like, professionally, nah. No. So that's why I actually want to do it, because it's like, I can get creative with that. And I feel like that's not like, this content I'm doing now is like so real. You know, it's like real, like people done died, people dying, people. It's like, I'd rather have fun, clean content. Like if you cursing me out over this shit, I could take that. Right. Like, I want you to curse me out. That's what I want. Right.
And it's not no death. It don't have nothing to do with
Yeah, like it could. I know, I seen a dude that did a prank and he got shot. Ooh. But you know, I'm in Chicago. I ain't doing nothing too crazy.
Doing that.
Yeah. Like, I hope nobody daddy shoot me. Somebody daddy might.
That's why a lot of people fake it.
That's why I'm not gonna be disrespectful. I'm gonna be ignorant.
Not disrespectful.
Yeah, just come off as like, bro, now you know better. Type shit. Like, I want to be that nigga, not the disrespect you type nigga way.
Yeah.
Did you say long-term goals?
Yeah. What are your long-term goals?
Oh, me? Oh, well.
Oh, did I say my long-term goals? Yeah, I did. I said I just want to have an established brand to where it's an everyday part of the media and entertainment. Like, I'm contributing to the culture on a higher level, like a mainstream level, as me, not as a part of a corporation. And I think scale is a good thing to say as well. Building a bigger brand and a bigger team.
I don't know what I gave was long term or short term, because that could be both. But for me, it would be short term, because the only thing stopping is just location. I already got the people, platform, shit like that.
You just need a location.
Yeah.
Do you want to be in Chicago?
Yeah.
Chicago needs you. But that's the thing, like, that's really tricky for me, because I think Chicago definitely needs us, like, as far as, like, media platforms and outlets. But do they love you?
No.
I know.
Not at all. I never was fooled by that shit, though. Like, even when it was a point in time where it was all love, I never was fooled by that shit. I just never got comfortable. It's like, I feel like if shit, for all the shit, y'all gonna disappear. As well as y'all before this shit, like. So I never got big-headed. Like, I always felt like I could lose all this shit. And like, I always lived below my means, because like, I still have a broke mindset. Like, people probably wouldn't understand this shit, but it's like, I still have the mindset that I can lose everything. So it's like, when I get big lump sums of money, nothing changes about my day-to-day life, because in my, like, the more money I get, the more scared I get, because it'd be like, damn, like, what am I gonna do with this? How am I gonna make, because I look at money as a tool. How am I gonna use this to get to the, so when I don't know and I just got it, it's like, it's more so scary. It's like, don't fumble, you know, so like.
And as a content creator, there's the algorithm, and the shit don't always work right.
Yeah.
So there might be months where you don't even get what you was getting last month. So you really gotta be really responsible with the shit.
For sure.
Because you gotta save.
There's monthly payments.
Yeah.
Like, now the monthly payment shit don't matter, because it's like, I done got it to the point where it's like, I'm not living month to month. But there's a point in time where like, I had to budget for the month.
Right.
So it's like,
okay, I gotta make 4 videos to make sure I can pay my rent.
Yeah, it's like, I get this check and I pay all bills all back, just like, I got this to spend. Now it's like, I got this to save.
Right.
And I like that, but I feel like it was scary, because nothing's guaranteed.
Right.
You can have a month where you make more than what somebody made a year. Then you have a month where you might have made less than someone who works a job.
Right.
And
or you can wake up and the fucking scariest thing in the world could be your channel's gone. Like, dude, I don't even like talking to you. I mean, I don't even like...
Not just channel gone. Like, look at people in Russia, for example. Russia got demonetized in YouTube.
Why?
Because the shit that's going on with.
Okay.
So it's like, you know, we not in physical war, but they still playing war tactics. They fucking up people money, financial, like they took Gucci stores, all type of shit out of Russia. So it's like, imagine if you're the biggest YouTube star in Russia right now, you're not making $1.
Right.
So it's like that's scary that this shit could be
Anything
snatched
could
like that.
Just like they're about to ban TikTok. So
Yeah.
imagine all the people, the TikTok creators.
Some people life
freaking out.
Some people making millions off of that right now. And imagine this, you just had a way to make millions and now you don't have nothing. Like, that's a scary. That's why it's good to take your money and put it into something that's not involved with the internet.
Yep.
Because you never know.
At any moment.
Or be on multiple platforms, but shit, what if all this shit go to shit? What if China been using all this shit to...
What if there's a meteor shower and the internet is... Because that's what they're saying is going to happen. There's an eclipse coming on the 8th, and I guess we're not supposed to look at it. But it's supposed to be a big deal. So what if the internet got shut down?
I feel like if you're from the trenches, you would be good.
Yeah, you would.
Like if you somebody who didn't have nothing coming up, you know survival, you understand this shit.
Are you going to be able to kill a chicken, though? And
kill a chicken? I'm going to kill who got the chickens. No, I ain't gonna kill nobody. But like...
Kicking the doors and you got chicken nuggets? You got the frozen shit in here. I know you do. We went to all these. I saw you know.
He was like, all right, you got all. I'm gonna let you grow all this shit. I'm gonna take your shit. I'm buying bullets. You buy chickens. You buy. But I don't know. That's how I feel like if shit gets so real, that's probably how it get. It's like it's gonna be people who don't know nothing, that never been through nothing. They gonna fucking kill themselves or die. It's gonna be people that never had shit and be like, shit. Now they in cameras. I'm finna take this shit. Like. I think it's just gonna be people who sink and swim.
Yeah, I think we're just at a really a great advantage right now, and we just have to take advantage of it. Cause like you said, I don't know how long it's gonna last for. Cause anything could happen at any moment. So. Anything.
So have you ever been involved with any lawsuits or anything like that?
No. Luckily for me, I haven't had any. No, I haven't had any like major situations or anything yet. Nope. I can't say that I have, but I've signed, multiple NDAs working for like celebrities, and I've never breached them, so I haven't had any losses. No. Have you?
I got a cease and desist. I don't even know if I ain't do shit wrong. Lil Fo, man. I fuck with Lil Fo, but yeah, he definitely sent me some shit like that.
Really?
Or a lawyer did in the email, and they said representing him.
What happened? I love Lil Fo. Shout out to Lil Fo.
I don't know if he got legal issues, so I don't want to get too many details because that was the whole point. But he just did some shit that he shouldn't have did, and then got mad at me for
that always happens.
Presenting him how he presented himself.
That's always like you platformed it basically. And he's mad about
but I ain't asked for it either.
Exactly.
But yeah, I ain't get mad at it. It was just like, damn, this what's going on. But other than that, I ain't never had no, cause I don't really. What would you sue me about? I've been honest since the beginning, and I'm not a perfect person. I lied to plenty of people, but I ain't lied to on my platform.
I've been I'm sure you've been threatened. But
yeah.
That's
threats. I done got death threats.
Oh yeah, people say you gonna beat me up, all kinds of stuff.
See, I wish that's what people was telling me.
Was he saying worse?
Beat me up. I wish you would try to beat me up. Like, if that's my only issue, I would love this job. Like, it's not these niggas talking about they got switches and shit. They not trying to beat me up. They get you do interviews. I'm finna know how to get up with you, gang. Yeah. Beat me up, bro. I would. This shit be sweet.
Listen.
Fuck it, I'm gonna drink with you.
It's a little tough out here for the content creators.
Have you ever got a threat though that actually you felt threatened?
No, you know what? I think I recently had a friend, shout out to my friend, that just called me and really expressed that while I'm in Chicago, I just really need to make sure that I'm paying attention and all my eyes are open, which they always are. And they, I appreciate it. I appreciate that person was really looking out for me. It did kind of put this battery in my back to where I'm like, why did you say that? What made you say that? But I think that he was just really being just a friend. Because, us as bloggers and content creators, we have a tough job. People know who we are before we know who they are. So you might be moving around in different situations where people know you and you don't know them. And I think that we just had to be very mindful of that. So hearing one of my friends just express to me that I really need to just make sure that I'm straight when I'm in the city, I appreciate it. And it kind of made me really think about it again. And it's not like I'm scared or anything, but I just, you know, you gotta be careful regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I be having the same feelings, right? Cause it's like, I done had like a month where 3 people asked me, do I got security? And I never felt like I needed security. So, but it's like when 3 people asked me this shit, it's like, damn, it's like.
Is it a sign?
2 of the people though, they do security service, so it's like, all right, maybe you just want money. But then it's like, all right, it's like if I got 3 people telling me this all within the same month, is this something I need to hear? Maybe I do and I don't know. Cause remember I told you, you don't see, I don't see myself, people see me.
Exactly.
So it's like, I see myself as me.
Exactly.
Y'all see me as dude.
Exactly.
It's like, I feel like I don't need security. I feel like I just need to be on point and secure myself. Like I don't even trust security because security is a job. Like, are you gonna like if 4 niggas pop out and blitz us, like are you finna put your life on the line for me, or are you gonna do us safe and just say this is just a job? And
I would say that even people with security get popped. Like it's whoever has the draw first, right? But I think that covering the drill movement, what we've learned is the majority of the people that got taken out had no idea that shit was gonna happen. Yeah. It was like it's like 90% not gonna happen, 10% might happen. That 10% happened. So it was like the majority of the people that we've lost never thought that they was gonna be in that situation.
They wouldn't happen because they wouldn't have came outside.
They would never came outside.
Yeah.
So when you hear about like all these different situations, you're like, damn, they didn't think that was gonna happen. So when I hear you say, I'm good, it's not gonna happen, that's the same thing that they all said. And that's the only thing that makes me paranoid. And it's not even a paranoia, it's more of a super, super ready.
Yeah. You know, proper preparation prevent poor performance.
There you go.
So, yeah, you gotta be on point.
Exactly. Shout out to Zach TV, rest in peace. I think a lot of people,
RP Zach TV, man.
They always try to bring him up when that situation, you know? But I think that is a great example. He had no idea.
Yeah.
From what it's looking like.
Nobody had no idea. I was there, so I.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah.
You were there?
Not at the shooting, but Chicago King Dave threw a event at Refuge, like downtown up north type area, and I think I might have the last footage of Zach alive on my camera. And that situation was crazy because I ain't see no bad energy in the room. Like I was shocked once I found that out. Either the next morning or that night, shit like that. It's like, what? And that's why I like the conspiracy theories, all this shit, I never believed it. Because it's like, I don't know what happened, but I know it didn't happen.
Exactly.
I know it wasn't no Kanika Jenkins ass shit.
Yeah.
I know it ain't no, what else? What was the other conspiracy theories?
Backdoor, like a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, like.
The best friend, like, it was a whole, that was just, yeah.
Yeah, like it's a lot of shit that happened behind that shit that probably shouldn't have happened. For real.
Yeah.
But people die over rumors.
Exactly. Because I think there was somebody associated with the situation that ended up getting, off of rumors.
Yeah, like one of the people that was in the car was Zach the day he died. He died. He got killed the day of Zach's funeral.
Every single person.
In that car, I don't know if the girl died, but RP AMG Fresh, he from 130, I'm from 130, but he from the Gardens, I'm from CP. He passed away. I don't know how he died. I heard 2 different stories. It's sensitive, so I don't want to talk about that. But T Streets, he died.
That's the one that,
He got killed the day of Zach's funeral.
Yeah, because everybody was saying.
He was a victim.
Right.
Well, this is what I heard.
It came out
I don't
later
know.
that he was
a target.
Yeah.
And he actually went live and went to the police station and showed. But
on live.
Yeah, I think he might have felt like he got to prove himself when, in times like that, you should honestly just stay away until shit clear up because people are emotional, people don't know what's going on, and anything.
Everybody's just trying to,
Yeah, it's like shit like that. It's like I get it, like this your man's. You want to show motherfucker like. But it's like, when these emotions involved like this, sometimes you just gotta fall back because people not thinking logically. People just want something, so.
Yeah, and that's what turned out. That's what happened.
It's all, every time someone died, that happened. Every time somebody die, and you don't know exactly what happened, it's a million rumors. A lot they gonna be your girlfriend backdoors
Exactly.
you, your man's backdoors you. The close people to you become the people that get ridiculed for this shit. That's why, like, I always, one of my biggest fears was like when we had the location like the warehouse, was something happened to someone leaving or coming there, because it's like I don't want to be involved in that. And then it's like people die with rumors.
What's the name on that? Yeah.
Something might happen to me because they say he set up the interview, and then it's like I know your ops, so I'm the perfect suspect. And it's like y'all will find out I ain't do it down the line. It's too late now. Y'all done already did what y'all did.
Exactly, and there's no coming back from that.
Which is why I always moved alone for interview, because it's like I want y'all to know, like, and I'm transparent. If I fuck with you and I fuck with them, you're gonna know that. I'm not hiding that shit. I'm gonna let you know this business. I respect y'all. I fuck with, and I feel like that kept me cool for the most part, because I was coming dolo. Got niggas I could come with this and that, but it's like I can't control all y'all, especially early on, because y'all might not understand what I'm even working towards or doing. You might not understand like what this does or what this gonna be, because I didn't understand what it was gonna be.
Right.
I just knew I seen potential.
And you had something that no one, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta protect that.
Yeah.
They would never understand.
I didn't fully understand. I knew, you know, it's like you know once. Like if you a person who done did almost everything in life, illegal, and then this one thing you do, you just see a difference. Like you see the potential. Like before even the money, you see like, all right, I just reached 100,000 people. I just reached 500,000 people, 1 million people this month. And you a person that, you probably was just getting 300 views. It's like, all right, I might not my channel might not be monetized, but I know this means something.
Yeah.
And that's what it was type shit. It's just like, all right. I ain't gonna lie, if it didn't play out the way it played out, I wouldn't be in the position I'm in, because I wasn't the person who was gonna grind, and then, you know, I didn't have a passion. If I had a passion, maybe. Never had a passion for nothing.
For none of this.
You know how when they tell you maybe as a kid, like they told me as a kid, like, if you wanna go to school for something you do for free, something you love.
Would you do this for free?
No.
Wow. So
I don't think there's nothing I would do for free. There's nothing I just love like that. Like when I actually went to school. When I went to school, what determined what I went to school for was salaries and what I'm willing to do. What type of education I'm willing to pursue, how long I'm willing to be in school. Does this involve too much math? I ain't good at math.
Right.
Like, so it's like shit like that. That's what I went to school for. And honestly, that's why I didn't stay in school, because I'm going to school because I got parents in my head telling me, you know, you young, like take advantage of this, because when you get older and you got kids, you got family, and then you want to do this, it's going to be harder. You got bills to pay, you got this, you got that. Right now, I got the type of parents, they telling me, if you go to school, you don't got to work.
Right.
If you work, you don't got to go, but just one or the other. So it's like, I'm going to try this. But the fact that my heart wasn't in it, it never was going to work.
Wow.
It's like, it's no passion. So what's the motivation to keep doing this shit and stay in here? And it's like, I'm doing this because I'm trying to make y'all happy. And then I caught a case for the robbery while I'm in school. And that stopped me from going, because I'm looking at it like, all right, I'm facing 21 to 45. Why the fuck am I thinking about school? I'm trying to stay home. And say when I bond out and I'm out, what if I don't win this and I went to school for 8 years? I got a fucking degree with an armed robbery on my background. What the fuck is that gonna do for me? So from that moment, I knew like, I came into this shit with the mentality, whatever I do, I gotta be my own boss. I don't know what it is what is illegal or illegal. It's like, I have to be my own boss, because I don't know what this is gonna turn out to be. When I was a cameraman and known, I was still dealing with this shit. And people didn't know.
Wow.
It's like, I'm still dealing with like, all right, my freedom is on the line. I'm on probation and out on bond. I'm not supposed to be around gang members, drugs, or guns. And I'm around all that everyday documenting this shit. Like, I'm going to fucking probation court and my judge telling me get a job, and I can't tell her what I'm doing because I don't want you. And it's like, bro, I'm lit right now in the city. Like, you talking about get a job, I'm probably making more than you. But I can't say this, because then you're going to watch my life and you're going to see, oh, he traveling out of state, he asking permission, he doing this guns, drug. So it's like, I just have to like tell them like, I had to play fucked up, like basically play like I'm not doing shit in life for some years, and
it worked out though.
Yeah, it worked out. You can say that.
Yeah, I mean, you played it the right way.
Is there anybody you like look up to or learned a lot from?
That's a good question. Back in the day, I used to love Sway. Like, so I literally looked up to Sway so much.
You don't got the answers though.
Not anymore. So yeah, I like really looked up to Sway. So it was really cool to end up meeting him. It was like literally, I'm gonna tell you the truth. All of my dreams, like the dreams that I had when I was a kid, they all came true. So that's why I know that you just have to keep inventing your life in your head and manifesting it and pushing it out there, because it really happened for me. Like, I went from watching people like Sway on TV to becoming a similar figure. You know what I mean? Like, back in the day, I used to watch the VJs on BET and want to be like them, and like, look at us right now. Like, we are that. Like, we are the host of, you know what I mean? Like, it's just changed. So everything that I kind of wanted when I was a kid happened. So yeah, I used to look up to Sway. I used to love Charlemagne. But nowadays, I think I really am inspired by some of these YouTube channels and the way that they be putting the videos out. Because I'm like, damn, I know how hard it is to get the content out. Y'all don't even understand. You might see us put something out. You don't even know how many hours of work and frustration went into like little shit. You don't even know. Like, it's always something. So I think there's a lot of channels that I just like right now that probably aren't big, that I appreciate. So I would say my peers right now are inspiring me.
Same here. All right, so like we kind of talked about like relationships and shit like that, but like I want to ask you as far as like you know, say like you do get into the dating scene and shit like that, like what would you say you look for? What's like your type? Or what would you say, like, I would say your like shit that might turn you on, things that turn you off?
I 100% need somebody that understands that this is a male-dominated industry and I'm going to be working around a whole bunch of men. And they just really have to be confident in who they are and who I am in our relationship, so that they don't feel like I'm messing around with all these different people that I've interviewed, because I'm not. And usually it's just work and it's just interviews. Yeah. Like, honestly, I want a man that's going to be understanding of that and kind of involved. Like, I kind of want it to be, like, he don't got to be my manager, no Joe Jackson or nothing like that, but I need him to understand what's going on. I need him to give me feedback if I have questions about answers. Like, I need him to give me thoughts about what he thinks. You know, like, if I ask him something, he needs to be knowledgeable about what's going on. So, like, those are non-negotiables. I need him to be secure in who he is. I need him to understand this is a male-dominated industry. I'm going to be around a bunch of men. I need him to be interested, interactive. I need him to be trustworthy, because I got, like, the one thing that I really cannot do is a dude that I'm dating that's cheating on me and making it public and embarrassing me. Like, I just don't like.
Wait, like cheating publicly, like the world see this shit?
Yeah, where he's like I claim him, or we're publicly claiming him, and then he's probably cheating on me with another public person, and everybody knows except for me. Like, that's one of my worst fears. Like, why are you?
People cheat, right? I don't see nobody doing that at that kettle.
What do you mean?
Cause like if you really care, you worry about losing somebody, you
wouldn't be doing that.
And I ain't saying people perfect. I'm not saying that you won't even cheat. It's just like certain things you won't do.
But what do you think about like Lil Meech and Summer Walker? Because clearly they had an open public.
What happened with them though? Is you talking about like the shit with he's taking out groceries? Those are groceries.
Nah, he was publicly.
That was groceries.
Cheating on her.
I was there.
And she's a celebrity.
No, it was
superstar.
groceries. He told me.
Yes, he was helping the girl carry the groceries in the house. I get it. But if your significant other is offended
she
by
just
that,
dropped the groceries and kind of bent over and
pick them shit.
You're like, let me help you.
No, I feel like that was disrespectful. Like, and she's a huge R&B artist, and him to cheat on her publicly is just not cool.
That's why I be private, because it's like
But private can cause problems too.
I ain't never going on private. Like, it's like, cause now shit really different. It's like I'm a public figure, you not about to embarrass me. I already don't, remember I told you I move a little slower? Like, if I make somebody my girlfriend, for real, it's like, I look at you different from everybody else.
Yeah.
So it's like, I put you on a pedestal. Like, damn it, like how people might look at marriages, it's weird, like how people might look at somebody and be like, all right, this gonna be my wife. Like, that's damn it, I ain't gonna say that's what it takes to be my girl, but it's like damn it, like that type of bond. It's
that's
like
a reflection of you.
Yeah.
So whoever you pick gotta be an accurate reflection.
Gotta be comfortable. I can't tell the world this is my girl,
and then you
and you a girl that get excited about goofy shit, and now you embarrassed. Yeah, it's embarrassment.
And then you make me look stupid because I'm claiming you.
Yeah.
And those
I don't want to be that guy because I done been that guy that's not that guy, but I just
became that guy, turned into the.
Meaning like I done been a guy where I might be involved with somebody, right? But I'm knowing they doing they man bogus, and I actually feel bad for this nigga. It's like, damn, I don't want to be you.
Right.
And the fact that I done seen this so many times, now it fuck up my head. It's like I can't be that guy.
Well, that's what I was saying about dating in 2024. It's like,
imagine you walk in a room
out here.
and everybody know your girl getting fucked, but you don't know that.
And that's the scary part, because that happens a lot in this entertainment industry. And I don't want to be that. I'd rather be like, if no one wants to really be real, then it's just better to be alone. Because we don't even have time to be distracted by all the bullshit.
I do good alone.
I love being alone.
Remember I told you, like, I got brothers and sisters, but I grew up like the only child, so I'm comfortable alone. I learned how to be alone and have fun. I've been in the room by myself and play with toys.
I love being alone. Like, I mean, I appreciate the presence of another person, but if I gotta go by myself, I'm still gonna go.
Yeah.
Like, it's not gonna stop me. Like, oh, I can't go by myself. I'm going by myself.
I'm productive alone.
Yeah.
Like, that's the time I no distractions. I get to do it. Yeah. But I don't mind being around people who are like me.
That's what I'm saying. If I find my tribe, y'all could be around me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But if I have to be alone, I'm going alone.
Like, it was this one girl I was talking to, and I could spend a lot of time with her because we did the same thing. Meaning, like, if you somebody that don't got goals or don't got ambition or not doing much, the things you care about, I don't care about.
Right.
So it's like, it was one person I was dealing with, like, when she wake up in the morning, I look at her, she on her laptop doing some shit. When I wake up, that's what I'm doing. It's like.
So it matters.
Yeah, it's like, all right, you understand me, I understand you. It's like, you understand work time, you understand together time, but like, I can't be with somebody who trying to turn work into couples.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm out networking and I'm trying to talk to these people, but you want to be, you want to dip off with me and be intimate, it's like, that's not the time for
It's
that.
not the time. Or upset that you're talking to another female, like, you don't know if we're trying to lock in a business deal and you over here causing a fit, embarrassing me. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, where I need somebody that understands. That's going to be level-headed enough.
It's hard, though.
I mean, this is impossible. It's like so hard. You damn near have to train somebody to
It's hard even when you do understand.
It is hard.
Cause me, it's like, I understand. The same thing as you worry about. I mean, same things you might have to deal with, I deal with. And I understand it's not easy to deal with that. So it's like, if the worlds was flipped, but it's like, it's hard. It's like, I understand, but it'd be hard at the same time. Cause it's like, I know what I know. Mm-hmm. So it'd be like, shit.
It is, you know.
I know, like, I used to be naive and dumb. I used to think like, all right, that's my girl, she ain't. But now I be looking at it like, what's the chances that you just the diamond in the rough? It's like, I don't look at nobody as perfect no more. Like, I kind of expect certain things.
There are girls that are left, but I wouldn't put it past nobody, because anytime I put it past somebody, they prove me wrong. So I wouldn't put it past. I wouldn't put it past you. They gonna have to prove the trust at this point.
Yeah, that's how I am. Like, it's hard to really disappoint me, because it might not be the best thing, it might be, but it works for me. I got like a pessimistic attitude, so it's like, if you do the slightest real thing, you kind of shock me.
I know.
Because I expect you to fuck up.
I already had my own ass covered, because I wasn't expecting you to have any kind of coverage.
Like, I appreciate the smallest things.
Like, me too. It could be the small. Like, wow. Because I really didn't even think you was going to do anything. So the fact fact that you did the little bit is great. So, no, I completely agree. And that's sad, though.
Yeah.
It's sad that we don't have any faith in. But, you know, it is what it is.
Like I say, like, I don't be rushing shit. Honestly, I just be needing somebody to...
Would you date a rapper? Would you have a public relationship? Like, say you met...
I gotta be comfortable with
such and such rapper, female.
Rapper. Like the public, what's the benefit of the public relationship? We gonna capitalize, we gonna market ourselves.
Yeah.
Cause like other than that, why are we public?
That is true.
Like we not making money off this shit. So I'm like, why am I public?
You're
like
just letting everybody know that they're off limits.
Everybody like, oh, cause if you my girl and you around me, everybody know that. That's around us, and the people that's not around don't matter.
You're not one of the people that post your girls on Instagram.
If I feel secure enough to do it, I will. But it's like I say, motherfuckers, public figures now. You have to earn that type of trust. Like,
and
if you too thirsty to even get posted, I don't know what your intention is. You might be trying to use me as a stepping stone to get to the...
I also think it's very dangerous because everything that we give them, and I said this earlier, giving too much of yourself, it could be bad because you can't take it back. So if you introduce them to your girlfriend and they feel like she's content, she becomes content.
And it's another thing, like when I say secure, I don't even mean secure on some, I gotta worry about you cheating. But like, I don't know if it's on camera, off camera, like I was saying, like your girl is an easy way to get to you. Yeah. So if I'm putting you out here publicly and I don't know you type of person that I can't trust if somebody offer you a big amount of money to
do something.
Yeah, just to turn your location on and don't say nothing, you just be around with your location on and then something happen. Like some shit like that, that's why I can't just go public. It's more so like I gotta be able to trust you for real. Not just trust you with the attention you're gonna get when I post you, but trust you with how you gonna handle that. Are you gonna put my life in jeopardy? Like the embarrassing shit, that's a big part, but it's a smaller part compared to what really could happen.
Right. It's way bigger than that. Not just the embarrassment, like she could line you up.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, what's that 50 Cent movie? Not Get Rich or Die Trying, it's Until I Self-Destruct, I think. With the girl that sets him up at the end.
I know I watched it, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
That's not the one we had to cancel, right?
Nah. No.
Man, I heard he done went through a lot, and that movie ain't.
That movie. Not that one. Nah.
So, you know, as far as the questions I got wrote down, I don't really have no more, so everything else gonna be freestyle. But if you got some, because I feel like I've been grilling you.
Let me think.
Tell me I can't think. You was thinking on that live.
I know, right? I'm trying to think. Let me think. What's next for the Chicago music scene? As far as like, do you feel like drill is over? Do you feel like the O Block 6 getting locked up was the end of an era?
The liquor almost just talked, but...
What were you gonna say?
I ain't
say what you gonna say.
Because I don't want it to happen. I ain't gonna say it. It was the liquor. It wasn't me, it was that. I almost just said jail, though.
Okay.
I don't want that, though.
Well, damn. I feel like, okay.
But just being real, just watching.
It seemed like they're coming to get everybody, right? Because I think just the other day there was somebody that was locked up that you actually interviewed. I mean, just the other day there was somebody that got locked up for a murder that he committed allegedly 8 years ago. And I think you interviewed him. And he had moved to the suburbs and like changed his life, completely changed everything. And they came and got him 8 years later on a murder. Are they coming to get everybody? Is this gonna
that's what I be thinking about. It'd be like, all right, if it's free BA2, he a good guy from what I see. But it's like, if 7 years later they come for this shit like this, all the shit that people done seen online, they just thought like, oh yeah, they got away. They don't care about this in Chicago. Maybe they coming for all this shit. There's no statute of limitations on murder.
Right.
So it's like, I know that shook up a lot of people who probably actually did shit 7 years, 10 years ago, even 15 years ago. Because it's like, look at the dude with the Tupac shit. That nigga just...
That was like...
He had immunity and he played himself.
Exactly. So, yeah, I think that...
You need to learn the laws, too, because we be hearing immunity and thinking you straight.
Nah. And you don't even know. Then you doing Black TV interviews and then you telling... Yeah.
Or you could beat it. Like, you know how we say no double jeopardy? But you can beat a murder on a state charge and then you still get... Yeah, so it's like, what the fuck is no double jeopardy for real?
Exactly.
Like, do you gotta beat a state and federal and then... But you know what it is? you can't get charged on that same evidence.
Right.
Meaning,
They
if
would have to
new
get
evidence come, and the new evidence was you saying
something
I was
on
involved.
the interview,
Yeah.
then you're fucked. Yeah.
So it's like, if y'all killed some niggas, gang, don't do no fucking. I mean, you can do it with me because I ain't gonna ask you about it, but don't do no interviews with nobody else.
Don't say anything. Honestly,
Bro.
Move to Wheaton and start a new life.
And that's crazy because talking to BA, like I never been super close to him, but it's like lately we was chopping up a lot, and the combos he's having with me, it was like he was on some old man shit. He was like, man, I ain't gonna lie, like I just want to live like an old man. I want to have a boring life. I just want to chill, kick back, do this, fucking be in the mountains somewhere, just a slow, boring life. You know, like he ain't want that no more. So I be hating when shit like this happen to certain people.
Were you
It's like,
surprised when you saw it?
yeah, only because it's like I didn't know shit about that.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't think he wasn't capable of doing shit
Right.
like that, but it's like I didn't.
Because it
think
gotta be.
Just Chicago, like
hundreds of murderers walking. Hundreds of murderers
it's
walking.
murder right
around
there.
in Chicago. Like, yeah, we don't know. Like, it gotta be, according to the reports.
It's a murder in this room.
We're living. Ooh.
I ain't no snitch, so I ain't gonna. Who y'all think the
One
killer
out of
between us two? Who y'all think the killer? Comment in the chat. I think it's you.
Killing them. Yeah, I think the summer's gonna be interesting. Obviously, I think a lot's gonna happen before June, so I guess we'll wait and see. And I guess maybe we'll reconvene if anything does happen. But it's April right now. April, May, June. They usually do the sweep in the spring.
Hold on, what you know that I don't know? What sweeps? The fast sweep?
I don't know.
She
anything.
knows some shit, y'all. She say, all right, this June, it's gonna happen this month. Look, y'all better run. What you say before when?
I don't know
How long they got?
Shut up.
Run.
30 days. No, just like, nah.
Y'all seen Diddy should have left. They already thought his jail was over there.
Back to the Diddy thing. Let me mention this. Diddy don't even have no warrant. So a lot of this is theatrics. I want you guys to pay attention to what's going on.
They arrested people around him, but not him, right?
They have not arrested Diddy. They raided his house. It's all theatrics. It's all rumors. It's all innuendo. Diddy is not arrested or charged with anything right now. So
ain't that how you usually go though? When the feds, they get everybody around you, get everybody to testify against you, and then come for you?
I guess we're gonna see. But like I said, this is gonna be a really, really big downfall for the entertainment black community.
Have you been? My bad.
Mm-hmm.
What you saying?
No, I'm just saying they taking. It's not a thing to celebrate about. Like I said, I'm not excusing Diddy for whatever they're saying that he did, but it's just damn, they taking all our black leaders. That's all.
Just got a good email. Shout out TikTok, man. Y'all finally monetized my shit.
Oh, they did? Look at you. You're lucky. Yes.
So, have you been contacted by anybody trying to get dirt on Diddy, whether it's police, feds, media?
Nope.
You would think that he came for everybody, because the feds gonna.
I know, right? Nah. I think that a lot of people, I mean, honestly, everybody that ever came in his vicinity had to sign NDAs. So I think a lot
What do that mean for real, though, when the feds give up?
Nothing. Because
you gonna get sued or you gonna go to jail?
But it says it in certain, depending on what it is, I mean they still tell you that you have to, there's certain things in the NDA where you just still have to testify. If the feds come, you gotta talk. So, this is monumental and this is really sad.
Can I keep on 100 with you?
Mm-hmm.
You got kids between us.
100%. The camera's not on right now.
All right. I got a job at the feds.
Shut up.
And you said, you signed NDAs, but you said if they the feds, you gotta talk. So, I need you to talk.
Listen.
To Agent 16.
I keep kicking this.
Well, what's really going on behind the scenes?
You're so funny. I don't know.
Nah, this ain't a joke.
I don't know.
Want to see my badge?
I do not know nothing. I don't know nothing. I didn't see nothing. Nah, I mean, I've been gone from Revolt for 5 years. I was at Complex, for 5 years. So I can't really say. I did see today that he sold all his shares to Revolt. So I guess he's not even affiliated with them anymore, I guess. And I guess they sold it to the guy that owns Essence, which is still he's black. So I guess it's still black owned. So I don't know. I guess it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But do you watch Revolt? Are there any shows on there that you watch?
Is that what Drink Champs on?
Yeah.
Sometime I watch that when it's people what other shows? Was Breakfast Club on there?
It was, but it's not anymore.
I don't really watch I ain't watched Breakfast Club in years, but I used to watch Breakfast Club kind of heavy. I don't know what happened. Like I don't even see it.
Was it when Angela left?
I was definitely watching it when she was there, but it's crazy 'cause I wasn't even watching it for her or none of them.
Right.
But now I literally don't.
It's something that happened in culture that where they didn't become the #1 interview platform anymore.
Yeah, like I don't even see them.
I know. It doesn't even come into my algorithm anymore.
That's what it is. It's literally not me not watching it. It's me not seeing it.
Suggesting it.
Like I used to see that back to back to back to back.
I used to watch I used to listen to the show from the beginning to the end every day.
That's what taught me what a rollout was. Cause I noticed, I'm like, I noticed when people had albums, they come here.
Yep.
And I'm like, all right, this is a thing. Like, so it's like that's what I learned from that. But I don't even see it no more.
I know. And Just Hilarious is the new host.
I like her, but it seems like it ain't.
It's not what it used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but that's what happens every 10 years.
But Angela Yee. Matter of fact, no, I ain't gonna do that.
Say it.
You know, he going after Cash. He said, you Angela Yee.
I know, and that's why people should never, that's so funny because that's where you should have known that he was just joking. Because I don't even think he ever met Angela.
So do you know her?
I've met her before, like several times, but I don't have like a personal relationship with her, no.
Do you know, like, if she, like, seen that or heard that?
I'm sure she's seen it. Because she's very connected to Chicago and she be here all the time. So I know she probably saw it and she was probably mad. She was probably mad.
I feel like
he was clearly joking. That's why I'm like, how did everybody take that joke and turn it? That's why I know everyone's trolling. They're y'all are all.
It happened though, like
they're trolling in the comments.
Same way you say it, the people you work with, they say that. I don't even work with many females and they still say that shit.
Exactly.
Like I probably haven't even worked with 10 women. And they still.
And they say it no matter what. So I know people are just trolling. You guys are funny. So it is.
So I asked you if there's anybody you interviewed that you did have sex with. I want to ask you, is there anybody you interviewed that you actually were attracted to and probably didn't act on it just because it's like business?
I always strive to keep business and pleasure completely separate. So the majority of the situations I'm walking into are just work. It's always work. Like I've never had a relationship with a rapper to the point where we are mixing work and pleasure. So I can't know. I would say no. Like I can't think.
How do you go about it though? Like when someone tries that.
That's a good question. I think that it's a case by case basis. I have had people in the past. Not people. I would say there has been probably like one rapper in the past that I probably was interested in. But as destiny had it, it didn't work out in that way. But in most cases, I already have a relationship, so this is just work. We're going and making content and delivering it for you guys. And I'm happy that you guys love our chemistry on camera because that like we're selling chemistry. But I'm not really going into it every time thinking I'm gonna be messing with this person because we have outside lives. We're coming together for content. But it's like the fans want that, so they just are creating it, and it's so I don't get mad. I just
don't respond to that shit.
Exactly.
Is there anybody you could say like you feel like you have the best chemistry with?
That's a good question. I mean, honestly, Cash, like we and Cash had great screen time. Like we bonded and we clicked so good. So I would say him, but there's so many interviews I can't even think. There's so many people that I've interviewed that I like really had good chemistry with, so it's hard to think. Like I enjoyed like my 600 Breezy interviews, Duty Low. I think we have great chemistry. There's been so many people that I've interviewed that I had great chemistry with, so I can't really say. That's a hard question. There's people that I didn't have good chemistry with. Like,
worst interview?
ooh.
Or worst just altercation in general with somebody you probably worked with?
Oh my God, let me think.
I low-key got one. I'm away.
Ooh. I don't want to really say because it's ongoing, so I won't say it until this fucking situation fixes itself. But let me hear yours.
I don't know her name. She it's an Asian girl that do interviews for Vlad TV sometimes.
Shirley Jew.
Yeah,
right?
her. She when I first moved to LA and shit, you know, I'm trying to meet people. I'm trying to network. I hit up and basically let her know like what I got going on. This and that. Tell her, like, I see what you doing. I fuck with your shit too. And she basically like need a cameraman. And at this point in my career, I'm not a cameraman no more. Like, I don't talk down. I don't got nothing against it, but it's like I'm not a cameraman.
Did she know that you had your platform?
She couldn't have.
Okay.
Cause like, I kind of told her, but I don't think she knew. Cause it's like she basically was like, yeah, I got an event with Jay-Z, this and that. Like, I just need you to film. How much you need, this and that. And I'm like, what you got? Cause if I tell you what I need, you probably not gonna pay it.
Be able to pay.
Now I ain't gonna say able, you're not gonna want to, cause there's somebody else that can get the same work for cheaper.
Exactly.
But me knowing I'm not doing that. So I told her, like, it's not even about the money. I'm really trying to network, meet people, this and that. So it's like, just, you know, throw me something. And she hit me with well, I got a bottle of liquor, this and that. That's kind of already offensive.
What kind was it? Was it
I don't even know. I never got to that point.
Please let it be an on brand. Was it fucking, like, what was it?
It don't even matter what it is. It's like, it ain't no liquor. You can buy that.
Casamigos?
Yeah. So it's like, at this point, it's like you don't even realize, like, I'm humble, but being real, I'm a boss.
Right.
Like, I have people that's under my payroll. So it's like, when you trying to hire me for this shit, I had to tell, like.
She was going to pay you in liquor?
Yes. I had to tell,
That's
like
being paid in gum.
Liquor and less than $100. I had to tell, like, I'm not doing this for the money.
Right.
You have to understand, this is not for the money. This is I was really trying to just network you, ask for a favor, and I'll do it. And then eventually invited me to it, made sense, like, all right, Jay-Z here, whatever. But the thing is like, for one, you're not paying me, you offer liquor, I'd rather you just tell me you ain't had shit.
Right.
That's like,
that's a little
it's
insulting.
like, yeah. So it's like, what the fuck you think? So I get there. Mind you, I just moved to LA. Don't have a car in LA. Have a roommate. My roommate has a car. So this is my ride there. I get there, and I'm probably like 10 minutes late. She's on my phone. Where are you? Where are you? This is like, bro, you ain't even paying me. Who the fuck is you talking to like this? But I don't say nothing. I'm telling my homie, like, bro, I'm not even finna go. I almost called her something. This lady got me fucked up. Like, I'm not even finna show up. He telling me, like, nah, bro, just go. It's networking, this and that. You got Rock Nation, Jay-Z, this, and I'm like, all right, I guess. I show up. Once I show up with him, I instant aggression on her, cause where have you been? What's taking you so long? And who's this? I didn't tell you bring anybody. Who the fuck are you?
Oh my God.
So I'm always trying to stay calm at first. Like, my demeanor is just, I try to stay calm. But it's like, you doing too much. She do all this and I check her. And I tell her, like, I'm doing you a favor. What I would charge for this, you won't even, I didn't even tell you because you're not gonna pay it. I know you're not gonna pay this shit. And I'm like, I don't even film no more. I pay people to film for me now at this point. And you so demanding, you talking to me like you checking me and I'm doing you a favor. And I said I was to her and she's like, yeah, that's cool, but yeah, Jay-Z here, so what we gonna do? And she's like, so here go the passes, are you gonna take them? I'm like, just take that pass, I don't want that shit. I walked off on her.
Wow.
And she was just sitting there looking stupid because it's like you have no cameraman out this event.
Now you fucked up.
Because that don't mean shit to me. Like, you think I give a fuck about being in the same room with Jay-Z? And I'm literally in a room as a cameraman in the audience. What the fuck is that gonna do for me?
Right.
That's only doing something for you. Like, I'm not I like Jay-Z.
Back in the day, we used to be geeked about meeting these celebrities, and I think as you get deeper into it, you realize that
they don't give a fuck about us.
They don't care, and you still gotta pay your rent, and they're not gonna give you no money. So
Oh,
it's
bro.
like you take a picture with
That's like
Beyonce,
$500,000
you still gotta go
or a
home.
dinner.
You know what I mean? Like,
Is you the $500,000 type of nigga or is you the dinner with Jay-Z type of nigga? Jay-Z, I fuck with you, but I don't want no dinner with you over $500,000.
unless you're gonna teach me to do something guaranteed. You know what I mean? So,
You don't think if you got $500,000, you could just, you don't think, like, I'm pretty sure Jay-Z get a lot of money, right? But you don't think, like, if you just like, I got $100,000 to eat dinner with me?
I done met
You can't do that.
so many celebrities, and none of them changed my life.
Exactly.
In the way that you would think. I mean, it added to, like, I guess, the steam and I don't like the word clout, but it added to, like, okay, you in these rooms, but, like, as far as going home to pay the rent, I still gotta do that. Like,
Yeah.
my picture with Jay-Z didn't do anything for me.
So that bottle of liquor
Didn't.
and the footage is yours.
Right.
I can't even mind. Like, what the fuck
yeah.
I'm gonna do with this shit?
Have you talked to her since? Because you see she be,
Nah.
you know.
I don't even hate her. You know, like, it's just like, I don't think she, you know, like, I'm the type of person, if you ask me what I do, I just literally say I do interviews. So you would never have no clue like the magnitude or who I am to certain people. So
do you think that she found out later? I'm sorry, hold on.
no clue, cause I don't know what she had going on, and I don't know like if she even paying attention. It's just I do know how I present myself.
I 100% think she did. Like
if she knew and still did that, she bogus as hell.
No, not that maybe she didn't know at the time, but now I think she probably knows. Yeah.
Probably so.
And she's watching this. So. Hey, Shirley.
It's Shirley, man. This
I feel like y'all could make up. It ain't.
I don't hate her. It's just more so like it's like when you know your worth for real, somebody playing with you like that. And I'm not the type of person that be like, you know how I am or this and that. It's just like, you know what? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you by leaving.
Exactly.
Now what you got to do?
Standing on it.
Yeah. It's like
what is it? Standing on motherfucking business.
It's like I could tell she was dealing with me as if like you would deal with somebody who new to this shit.
She was trying to sun you?
Yeah, cause it's like when somebody new to this shit, when you fresh in the game, you impressionable, you young and dumb, you make a lot of mistakes, you do a lot, you waste a lot of time.
Yeah.
Me, I'm not wasting no time.
Cause you already know.
So it's like, you trying to excite me with this Jay-Z shit, room shit. I don't even like fucking concerts. I only went to two concerts my whole life, and one of them was a gift to somebody, and the second one was just cause I fuck with the artist on the personal level. But other than that, I'm not the person that's gonna sit in your crowd and watch you and be excited. So the fact you think this is gonna excite me, you don't know me.
You think she was trying to get over?
And she was talking to me like I worked for her.
Oh, shit.
It's like I'm doing you a favor and you talking to me like I'm your employee that's fucking up. I get the being late thing. Yeah, you shouldn't be late. But when you not paying me, you can't tell me if I can't be late or not.
Definitely don't yell at
me.
me.
Because if you pay me, then I wouldn't be riding with my fucking roommate and get a ride because you paid me enough where I could get an Uber and I ain't coming out my pocket. Or a rental or something. It's like, I'm not spending my money to go help you and you not even helping me. Like I literally reached out to you, not even trying to work, just on some, I'm in LA, I see you in LA, you doing what I do, network, vibe, like just trying to get to know people. Like I'm on some, all right, I'm in LA, let me get to know what's going on out here. And you trying to little boy me.
Yeah.
And I could really little girl you. Let me not do that.
Nah, she's gonna see this, so I feel like, okay, do you have anything that you wanna say if she does see this?
You should just be like respectful to people, cause I'm respectful to people. I don't treat nobody no different. You could be the janitor, the CEO, and y'all don't get the same respect from me, cause I know I could learn from both of y'all.
Facts.
I
think that's probably the biggest thing that I've learned. You just never know who anybody is. Treat everybody with respect until they show you otherwise.
I learn from everybody. Crackheads.
Exactly.
All type of shit. It's something you know that I don't know.
You can learn something from anybody. So.
Who I like some of your top like musical artists, like who you listen to on a regular?
At the current moment, okay, first of all, I love Tink. And it's not just a Chicago thing. I love Tink so much. She speaks, she's the epitome of being yourself and speaking from the heart. Because everything that she says is so, she be saying stuff that is so specific, it hits home. And I love Tink. So when I'm at home, I usually listen to Tink. I like Boss Man D-Lo right now. He's trending, so that's kind of like obvious. I appreciate he's
going
different.
crazy, yeah.
I want to see how the summer's gonna be with him.
Hey, you gotta stop me. Oh, is my shit?
Is it still going? Oh, stop.
It is,
Oh, okay.
My mic's gonna pull up. Boss man, I fuck with you. You going crazy. But you gotta stop making the same song, yeah. You get it? Something, yup. Something, nope. Big
But they say he rap like
he hard,
he's
though.
reading a list.
He got the grocery list. Do I got this? Yup.
Fuck, I need
Pickles, yup.
Fuck, I'm driving slow. Like, yeah. I like him.
But I get it, though. Like, when he probably somebody that been rapping for some time, and then you did this one style and it blew. So it's like,
he has.
You gotta keep pushing. Like, the baby is like, all right, I've been doing this, doing that. But when I do this, it go up. I'm gonna run this shit until
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's a great example of how artists really just need to keep going. Because a year ago, we didn't know him, and he was already signed. He'd been putting out music for a while.
It was hard then too.
Exactly.
It's just different.
And now all of a sudden, the one song hits, and he's off. He's off. So
what that's gonna tell you as an artist, keep doing this. You've been working. I don't know how long you've been rapping. Say you've been rapping 8 years, and then this one style pop. That's what you gonna
That's
do.
what you gonna do. You gonna ride that wave till the wave falls off. At this point, so I think he's gonna have a good summer, and we'll see like if he maintains throughout the end of the year.
So have you ever done music?
Nah.
You ain't never made no song ever?
I made a song one time, but that shit was crap. Like, that's how I know that it's destiny for certain people. Because I have absolutely no interest in rapping. I have absolutely no interest in producing, making no kind of, like, none.
What that song at?
Crap. This shit was like, it was not
Is this
song.
somewhere? Like, is this somewhere? Like,
yeah, probably on, like, one of my iPhone memos. But it was like, there's no piece of me that wanted to go to the studio and record that shit. Like, not at all. That's how I know there's destiny for real. Because everything in me wants to ask questions and create stories and content. Nothing in me wants to rap. Like,
I think anybody can do it though.
Rap?
Yeah.
But
ghostwriters, image. Sometimes it just be image. Like, don't get me wrong. I love Ice Spice, but I don't think she's the best rapper.
I think they manufactured her.
That's what I'm saying. I think anybody could do it. It's like you look good. You got catchy hooks. You got shit that people could make captions to. Cute shit that girls, it's like you can make it work. But would you say you the best artist? I wouldn't say that.
Right. I think they marketed her perfect. So if you're gonna say something like that, then Ice Spice is 100%. They picked her. I feel
like anybody could do that.
Into it. She had to know how to rap though.
You think so?
A little bit, because people don't even have rhythm.
I don't think she's weak, but I don't think she's the greatest.
She got rhythm. Like, she needed to have at least the bare minimum.
She got the swag. She got the look. She got the...
It's burning.
Yeah, I don't even know. We right here by a fucking real fireplace. This shit got me. I'm thinking it's the liquor. It's not the liquor.
I know. I feel it.
Ooh, yeah.
It's the fucking real.
I probably could turn this off, but at this point, we didn't survive this shit.
Right, it's fine.
Surviving Diddy. Let me stop playing.
Take that. What they say, no Diddy.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
We going 50 over here.
50.
Matter of fact, what you think about 50 Cent? That's like my...
I enjoy
that's my nigga,
I enjoy him being real. And he's not afraid. I like that.
So do you think, like, out of all the people that might deal weird shit in the industry, he probably not one? Because he talked too much shit to be one at this point.
I think everybody just has different shit that's secret. No, I don't think anybody is safe at this point.
If some shit come out with 50 that's weird, bro, I'm gonna stop all content. Stop.
She said that she.
Yeah, but that's
baby mom.
You can't, like. I'm not saying it ain't true, but it's like you say this after he go on you. Why you ain't been said this shit?
That's true.
Like now he, and that might be my bias because I grew up on 50, but it's like. I don't think somebody like 50 gonna talk that much shit if you got them type of skeletons in your closet. You just know better to do that. You know, like
he definitely is confident that he don't got no Diddy videos.
Like I feel like if I hit something about 50, it might be he might have beat her up, or he might have smacked her, or he might have popped him up, or he might have finessed you, robbed you, scam. But like that type of shit, you can't talk that much shit and do that.
You know what I want to know?
That's insane.
I want to know how 50 met her and what their relationship was. Because if she was a sex worker then, I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, is there some kind of...
You don't know sometimes.
You don't know. So I don't know.
I be knowing.
And I feel like you say you be knowing. What you know?
I just be knowing shit. I don't know all the time, but it's like certain things, certain times.
What you think?
You just got...
You think she was always...
I don't know, because I don't know her. But it's like, me personally, I think I'm a good judge of character.
Were you surprised about Carisha?
She's supposed to be a mule?
A sex worker, too.
See, I heard she's supposed to be a drug mule. I ain't hear the sex worker part.
Both of them.
I seen a headline. I didn't read it, but I seen the headline was she's supposedly like had an alibi and clear some shit.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see any recent. I didn't see no recent stuff.
I'm like, is Hip Hop DX like credible?
I think so.
Yeah, so.
But I said, I don't know because I don't rely on these big companies. Like I watch YouTubers.
Say this is true though, right? And all he is doing sex worker, this and that. I might sound crazy, but it's like, if it's not underage people been dealt with, what's the problem?
I guess
celebrities
it depends
want
on the
women.
Because I guess prostitution isn't legal.
Yeah, legal, but like, do legal or illegal determine morality? Because it was legal to have slaves at a point in time.
What it really is the courts of public opinion. So honestly, the same thing with Diddy not being arrested. Diddy's not even arrested with all of this going on. This is a public shaming and humiliation. So even the stuff that came out about Young Miami and 50's baby mom, this is like a public shaming. This is like a public humiliation ritual, right? Because they're not getting locked up right now.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to jail
They
yet.
raiding cribs.
I guess we'll see what happens.
Look at everybody crib who got raided by the feds.
What happened with the R. Kelly? Is this how
Kelly
R. Kelly
locked up?
No, I mean,
And R. Kelly said
did they
he
raid
don't
his
believe
house?
Diddy.
Was there all these things that happened like the same way?
I think it was the public. I think it was the public eye. I never watched Survivor R. Kelly, but I know after that happened, all this shit happened. So it's like it seemed like it's public eye, like influence.
Do you think that Diddy did it? Did he do it? Did he?
Did he do it? See, I really never really dug. I don't even know exactly what. That's why I asked what they even saying he did. Because if they just saying human trafficking, sex trafficking, it's like, bro, that's part of life. What you think rappers do when they got girlfriends at home and they famous, but they don't want these girls to be liabilities? And they paying you to leave them alone. Yeah. It's like you a billionaire, you having a party, bro. I don't got time to spend game. You know what you here for, pay.
Right.
Like, so it's like, I don't look at that as too crazy, but it's like if you doing shit where you taking advantage of people, you drugging people, you got minors and shit, then it's different. But at the end of the day, y'all adults. If this woman want to sell her body and you want to buy it, and y'all having a good time and nothing bad happens, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Like it might not be what I do in my lifestyle, but I don't see nothing wrong with grown people being grown. You want money, he want entertainment. You want money, he want to not spend time.
No, I feel you. I feel like hiring an escort, I guess, is the quickest way to just get what you want. That's basically what you're saying. Yeah,
it's like, I'm just, like, you an A-list celebrity at this point, and you got everything you want in life. You might not want to spend time caressing and catering and getting to know this person. You might just want to pay them to leave you alone and have a good time and have this party. Like, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
I feel you.
And I feel like I don't look at right or wrong with the law, because if we saying right or wrong is a law, that means slavery was right. Because I'm pretty sure it was shit that was written down that said this was okay, or I think what's right or wrong with the law is based off of what people can profit off of in tax. Because at this point in time, liquor was illegal because they couldn't tax it.
Right.
But once they could tax it, it's legal. Weed was illegal until they could tax it. Now it's legal. You sell Percocets outside, you go to jail. You sell Percocets in a pharmacy where they could tax it, it's legal. You go kill somebody over money and beef in the streets, it's illegal. You kill somebody because your country in war is legal, but y'all doing the same shit. What y'all being over territory and money? That's a gang war. Y'all, and then it's so fucked up because with the government, y'all sending pawns out. These people dying, and y'all fucking friends with the people y'all won with over a fucking disagreement. And y'all sit at the table, but y'all countries killing each other and shit. Like, what's the difference between these savages and the government? The law? Make it legal. The police, the biggest gang in the world, but they a private gang that's legal. Like, what's the difference? If I go clap a police officer right now, they gonna try to fuck me up when they catch me. They gonna get back. The police don't believe in snitching. What's the difference?
Right.
It's just how you go about it. It's like you can do a lot of the same shit if you smart and just go about the right way. You wanna be a drug dealer, work in a pharmacy.
But you gotta go to school and all this stuff.
Why not? Go to school for these years or go to jail for these years.
That's true.
You spending the time regardless.
Same way.
So it's like, shit, once you see what's going on, what side you want to be on?
Right.
Just learn. Like, all right. So selling drugs not bad to y'all. It's just if you selling drugs and y'all not eating off of it.
Right. Exactly.
Like, weed still illegal federally, and they just ignoring this shit. It's dispensaries out here, but they making money. So the law don't determine right or wrong with me. I think the law is just what makes sense financially.
I mean, yeah, the law's working out for the government most of the time. I mean, all of the time.
Yeah, all the time.
Hey, shout out to everybody that's tuned into this video, man. I appreciate all y'all. If y'all want to show y'all appreciation back, just hit that like button for me, man. And follow all my social medias at 16 Shot on Visuals with a Z. Last but not least, though, check out my merch, man. Check out the merch below in the merch shelf. If y'all see something y'all like, man, y'all want to support, cop a little something, gang.